brand was launched in 2020 as the challengers to the fan favorite Bananas, but now has built a huge fan base of their own.
You've officially entered the greatest party in sports. But who are these party animals you've come to see? Originally founded to play the Savannah Bananas, the animals themselves have taken the world by storm and been a part of incredible history, including the first ever fan-caught foul ball that went the way of the boys in black and pink. And John Boy was on hand to interview the guy that caught it.
I just looked up and I saw a ball coming at me, so I just decided to catch it.
Then, how about this viral moment? A bat ablaze. The party animals going viral for the first time and taking social media by storm. But it wasn't just virtually. They can get it done on the field. There's Sean Fluke striking out former MLB outfielder Eric Burns to win a game for the Animals at historic Rickwood Field. That, a major upset early on against those Savannah Bananas, and you celebrated home plate. Oh, Reese Hampton, deep right field. History, how about it? The first home run in Showdowns, and as you know, a home run in Showdowns wins the team the game. Hampton putting the party animals on top in 2023. Then, to end the 2023 tour, the party animals were down 8 games with 9 to go. How about winning 9 straight elimination contests to shock the Savannah Bananas with a run that we've never seen in sports to take the tour?
Cut out and missed! The party animals have done the impossible! They win 9 straight and steal the 2023 tour from the Bananas!
The party animals followed up their epic 2023 comeback with more fun than ever before in 2024. And wait, it's all coming back to me now. The boys in black and pink smashed guitars and homers in bananaball's first ever game in a major league ballpark.
Jason Swan, oh no! No mercy for Roger Clemens!
And got some historic help from a special fan in the stands. Bottom of the ninth, high leverage situation. Ryan Cox for the Savannah Bananas hits into foul territory. Can a fan catch it? Oh, reaching over the ledge. Absolutely, but wait, pause it. That guy in the bomber jacket? That's the pitcher Drew Gillespie's brother. Other special stops included LSU, where Tanner Thomas used his tush to launch a titanic blast, and the boys paid homage to a major party destination on the bayou. Dustin Baber brought the house down in Albuquerque, barreling a beer with Holly Holm and sending the bananaball back to Savannah.
Baber goes ball!
And the Animals even took Fenway Park from the Bananas, pranking the Fenway faithful ahead of last year's headlining tour, where the party really got started without those bananas around. We met bartending base coach Stevie P, took the longest beer chug in history, we think, please don't quote us, and witnessed one of the greatest moments in sports history. End of story.
Now with 2 strikes, he tells the defense to go to the dugout. The 1-2, oh my goodness! How does he do it?
In 2025, the boys in black and pink dive into their headlining tour. Jake Skoll, that ball had a family. He's hit for the cycle.
Taking the base.
Coming off of Noah Fisher, making more shirtless history in Miami.
That feels good, doesn't it? I love these dudes. I love this team.
Raymond James Stadium proved to be an epic homecoming.
Dustin Baber's got himself a crew.
Former stadium repairman Sean Fluke.
And now to be walking out of that same tunnel with 65,000 people here.
While Chase Acuff called his shot on a field he never dreamed of playing on.
Where exactly will you hit that home run?
Right here. So there's a net right here. I'm going to hit it just to the left of that net.
Acuff sends this one high and deep to right center. So Chase Acuff, how apropos, the St. Petersburg kid has the first long ball in a football stadium for the party animals.
We broke an 80-year-old out of a retirement home, and she gave us the greatest day of our lives and an epic hot streak.
Go party animals! Eat those bananas!
Fresh off a Bananas beatdown in Nashville, where everyone counted them out.
He's got the pop to win it. Liner! Diving catch, Chase Acuff! He called game! And the party animals survive!
The greatest party in sports is back, and this is our 2025 headline tour.
You gotta fight!
The headline tour began with a bang. The party animals faced off against a hungry Texas Tailgaters team. After 4 rounds of tiebreaker showdowns, Bryson Bloomer came up with the bases loaded and his mind set on ending the party in style.
Bloomer! The party animals!
Game 2 once again went into a tiebreaker showdown. But this time, it took the fans to determine the winner.
Jordan Hussein is the fielder. They're in big-time trouble. It's caught by a fan! The Texas Tailgaters have won their first game on a foul ball caught by a fan!
That magical moment was the last time the Tailgaters were able to beat the boys in black and pink. In week 2 of the headline tour in Reno, Nevada, the Party Animals broke out the brooms and swept.
The Party Animals have swept Reno!
In the home of the Carolina Panthers, Reese Hampton set a bananaball record with 4 home runs in a single series, leading to a Party Animals season series win against the Savannah Bananas. The third week was the charm on the Party Animals headline tour. For the first time this year, the boys in black and pink faced off against the hottest team in sports, the Firefighters. And while Game 1 was guns a-blazing for the guys across the way, the Animals put out the flames in Games 2 and 3. The second night saw Sean Fluke dancing on the mound and Bryson Bloomer putting a cherry on top with a trick play to complete the performance. Night 3 was a nail-biter, but an insanely tricky double play and an awesome pitching night from the guys led to a 2-1 series win in Grand Rapids. Week 4 on the headline tour was a matchup between the best team in bananaball, yes, that's the Party Animals, the fastest to 30 wins in history, and those visitors, bananaball's developmental team. On night 1 in Louisville, Dustin Baber brought the boom early with his first of 2 bombs of the weekend. Armando Becerra's behind-the-back trick play put the exclamation point on a 1:39 inning for Pistol Peter Holden, and 2 trick plays in the 9th led to another Party Animals win. Night 2 started as a home run festival for the visitors, but Armando Becerra stole the show with one of the greatest catches of the season. Night 3 is where the Party Animals won the series and did it their way. Bryson Bloomer, a walk-off double. Brett Helton throwing a sub-2-minute inning, and Dustin Baber blasting his second bomb, this time powered by his signature beer chug.
Then Sal Jacobo at shortstop will slam the door on the visitors. There's that series win in Louisville. We'll take you to St. Louis, where we were shirtless at Busch Stadium, the home of the Cardinals, because of course we were, and Bryson Bloomer, against his former team, the Savannah Bananas, goes bomb. Oh, flex on him with his own custom Louisville Slugger bat. Hop on home plate. Bottom of the 8th. No chance that Reese Hampton. No chance. Right. Whoa! Yes, chance. Former Detroit Tigers minor leaguer with one of the best plays you'll see in the outfield. Now, bottom 6, Game 2 against Dakota Stilts Albritton. Baber, trick play behind the back. Sal Jacobo gets the out. Still the 6th, 1 out, Baber again between the legs. Now he fires home. That's 2 outs. If you like dill pickles, 2 outs, right? 2 outs, 2 trick plays for Baber, but he's not done. The Ginger Ninja bounced to first base, 3 outs, 3 trick plays. We then jet ski our way to Norfolk, Virginia. Andy Cosgrove, hot. Against the Firefighters, it's 1 trick play in the bottom of the 1st. Make it 2 trick plays in the bottom of the 1st. Could it be 3? 3 trick plays in the bottom of the 1st. Sal Jacobo pops it to himself, collects the out. Animals win night 1 after Noah Fisher retires Dalton Cornett. Night 2 is showdowns. Jake Skoll puts the Animals up by a point in round 1. Firefighters answer. Now, 5-4 thanks to Reese Hampton's wheels, but there are those pesky boys in black again. Bloomer, with the bases loaded in round 3, clears them off. It's a 4-point lead for the Animals, and with just 1 fielder, that's exactly where the ball goes. Party Animals take game 1 and 2, and now on night 3, Jason Swan works a ball 4 sprint that ends in 4 bases. A botch by the defense means a run for the Party Animals and Jason Swan. Later in the game, it's time to shut the door. Drew Gillespie gets the save against the Firefighters on a double play to Sal Jacobo, and that means we'll take you to St. Paul, Minnesota. Victor the Viking welcoming us to their hallowed grounds alongside Jake Skoll, and in the 1st inning, Andy Cosgrove with flair. It's actually the first out of the series. Goes over the dugout, and speaking of flair, Reese Hampton behind the back would retire the Texas Tailgaters in that 1st. Now, Nate Tellier. Speed of the game. We talk about, bananaball, fast, right? Can he register a strikeout in under 15 seconds? That's his goal here against the Tailgaters' Brett Carson. It'd be one of the fastest in our sport's history, and it's done. In the night, South Jacobo, trick play, and night 1 belongs to the Party Animals. Night 2, similar result, and it's a sweep in St. Paul for the boys in black and pink. Now off to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where we rode into the stadium in Mike the Tiger's cage. And speaking of Mikes, Mike Fontenot, LSU legend and MLB star, stole the show before we called Baton Rouge. But despite the big moment, the weekend went to the Texas Tailgaters in showdowns.
Hampton's way underneath it. This is going to do it. Jordan Hussein collects the back. It's a trick play in showdowns.
Now with revenge on the mind, we fast forward to my home state of Arkansas. Baum Walker Stadium, get ready for some more of this, because the party has barely begun.
Call Drake Toll!
Hey Bert, what's going on?
Hey Drake, I don't know what happened. I missed the bus, and I just started tailgating, and I'm gonna get fired, and I don't know what to do.
Bert, I'll be there in 5. I know exactly what to do.
I'm never gonna get to tailgate again.
Get in, Bart. I'm going home.
Let's go home, Drake. Let's go home.
Country, Fayetteville, Arkansas, the scene, and bananaball history, the buzz. Game 18 of the Party Animals headline tour as a part of the 2025 Bananaball World Tour, and over 11,000 Razorbacks are here to see our sport play in the natural state for the first time ever. We're waving hello and saying welcome inside the Rage Cage. I'm Drake Toll, live from Baum Walker Stadium. We are on the hill, Brett. Grateful to grace the booth with Brett. That's Brett Loftus, the voice of the Texas Tailgaters. And the hog pen is packed. The smell of popcorn, it dominates the air, and I'm not sure we've had a night as packed as what we can expect here in Arkansas on a Friday. We have people watching, not just right here, but millions across the world. And there is only one big problem. That is that the Party Animals, 37-22, the best team in bananaball record-wise, they were swept last weekend in Baton Rouge by your Texas Tailgaters. And you know what they call 2 straight wins?
I think Drake told they called that a winning streak. Why don't we look at what happened last weekend in Baton Rouge, shall we? It was such a great weekend. First sweep of the year for the Texas Tailgaters. How about that, man? The former LSU star, Zach Watson, got it started early on night 1, went backflip catch while he had a mic attached to him. And if that wasn't cool enough, just 2 pitches later goes behind the back. I mean, what could Waddy Woe do? And then a long ball. Indiana Stanley sent one over the left field fence. First home run that a Tailgater had hit in over a month at that point. But Tailgaters still needed a little insurance. Up 1-0, top of the 8th. Jordan Hussein does his job, sack flying an RBI. Would be a run and would be good enough to win the inning to put the Tailgaters ahead 2-0. Drake Toll, and such a big win for the Tailgaters in Game 1 to shut out the Party Animals.
It was the pitching really all weekend long, but specifically in Game 1 as Jonathan Lutertz does away with the Animals. They couldn't come back on a Friday, and Saturday brought pretty much, not even pretty much, the exact same result, a win for those guys.
Yeah, Megan Wiggins, the first female in Tailgaters history to take an AB, went up there, and then Brett Carson, how about that from BC? Made it a 3-run top of the 7th that ended up knotting up the ball game at 2 points apiece. And then John Reed goes 6 up, 6 down in the 8th and 9th, including striking out Reese Hampton there, looking to end regulation. Well, if we ended regulation, you know what that means. We got to head to Showdown. Zach Watson in the cream LSU jersey leads off Showdowns in the top of round number 1, gets an inside to Parker, and boy, was he and Jason Swan in a foot race. Waddy told me today, he said, Brett, I knew I had to slide. Throw was a little bit up the line, and Waddy got in there to make it a 3-2 ball game. But still got to stop the party animals, and John Reed does just that. Facing Reese Hampton, back-to-back plate appearances that Reese is going to go up there and face the 30-year-old John Reed, the oldest tailgater on the roster. And what happens? Third pitch of the AB, pop up. Going to win the game at this point. Jordan Hussein, the Texas kid, says, I'm going to go behind the back. The first trick play in Showdown history, and the Tailgaters sweep the Bayou.
I don't think I liked any of that. Oh, no. Already, huh? We talked about propane last week. Propane for these guys. No more propane. It's that oven or whatever they're doing at the tailgate is a little bit fancier. Nick Lopez, Indy Stanley have been spectacular. Brett Loftus.
Man, Lopey has been wonderful the entire year. You go back to the beginning of July, he's hitting .385 since then. Indiana Stanley, we just seen it. Left the yard last weekend down in the Bayou. Nelson Smith is down there with Indiana Stanley right now. Two very hot men, and they're pretty good at bananaball too. Nelson, what you got for us?
Oh, not much, Brett Loftus. How we doing?
I'm good, man. I want you to talk to Indy.
Indy, the hottest man in bananaball right now. I mean, it's been hot for you, and it's hot out here. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would. I was actually. It's so hot right now that my jersey's sticking to my skin, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to take this off like I planned.
Really? Are we taking these off right now?
Well, I mean, we're both unbuttoned.
Well,
I think we've made it to this point.
Tell me about your hot streak right now. Backflip catches, you're hitting bombs.
Okay.
Tailgaters are on a 2-game winning streak.
I love that.
And jerseys are off. Tell me a little bit about that.
I will say the home run felt unbelievably good. Just missed one that first inning. But hitting that backflip catch, man, I've been working on that for months. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that I finally hit it, man. It's been incredible. But the thing that I'm most impressed with is our pitching staff. They're the reason that we got to 2-0, in my opinion.
Absolutely amazing. And we have a special guest here, Mark Smith. We might need to leave that shirt on. I'm not sure. But, Indy, tell me a little bit more about what it's like winning 2 games of the first sweep in tailgater history. How does that feel?
I will say the fans at the Plaza Party, they could really tell that the Tailgaters won, because that's like the best energy you could ever have is winning with your boys. Seeing that blue confetti instead of that pink confetti. Like, I'm pretty sure this is their win song, actually. I don't like listening to it.
Let's not listen to it.
I'd
Leave
rather
them
listen
with
on.
one more quick note, Indy. What do you leave Tailgater Nation with?
Thank you guys for the support. It doesn't happen without y'all, so thank you guys very much.
And it's hot. Back up to y'all.
Those are 2 hot men, Drake Toe. I don't know anything that could cool them down right now. Well, there's one thing.
Jake Skoll is his name. He's up for the Triple Crown. Let's take a look at some of those numbers dating all the way back to the beginning of the season. I want to take you back to when I was just a wee lad, the month of February. He was the home run leader on the tour, the average leader on the tour, but he was falling behind an RBI. And if you're confused about what the Triple Crown is, the Triple Crown is pretty rare in sports. You've got to lead the league in all 3 of those statistical categories. Well, in March, Jake Skoll wasn't doing that. By then, Coach Rack, Robert Anthony Cruz, had passed over Skoll, and Andy Cosgrove had in the RBI category as well. We talk about Cosgrove as a guy who could be the Rookie of the Year this year. But into April, the tide came back around to Jake Skoll. Leads it in home runs, leads it in average, a bonkers .391, but his own teammate, Andy Cosgrove, putting him in a kind of a tough position and keeping him away from the Triple Crown. But wait a second. In May, the tide really turns. Skoll 11 home runs. That average at .380 leads the league, and he takes the first Triple Crown lead on May 25th. He's tied with Andy Cosgrove at the end of the month, and things ebb and flow a bit as you shoot at the bottom. DR Meadows, Andy Cosgrove right there with him, but now it's a clean sweep. We pulled the lever on the slot machine, and it's Skoll, Skoll, Skoll. He kept it by the end of June. Through July, Jake Skoll remained the hottest hitter in all of our sport, and where he sat at the end of that month as follows: 15 home runs, a .402 average, also wildly bonkers, and 59 RBI. He's held the Triple Crown since June 26, Brett. This guy is unconscious. He could lead bananaball, in the 3 most important hitting categories, and that's exactly what he does today coming into our Game 1 in Arkansas.
It's almost like he was the 15th overall pick in the 2010 Major League Baseball draft.
I thought that was Drake Toll.
Drake Toll?
I get the two confused a lot. Many people do.
Yes.
They kind of go back and forth. Jake Skoll leading the league, and again, all 3 of those categories. Hey, what are the rules of our sport of banana ball that Jake Skoll's going to play today? Well, Jesse Cole can tell you.
The name of the game is bananaball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of bananaball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, if you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. It becomes a ball 4 sprint until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it is an out. In bananaball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the Showdown Tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings, or when time expires, it is pitcher versus hitter with 1 fielder, and the hitter has to score. Rule number 10, the bananaball challenge rule. You, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter rule. A team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup at the end of the game when it matters most.
Those are the rules of our game, and it's time to go to the field because Emmy has 11,000 people on their feet.
Practice for Hey Baby later. Ooh, shoulder action. Oh, we're raising the roof. Oh, disco! Finally, my jacket feels like it's in place. Jumping jacks, we're really getting warmed up. And back to overhead claps. Emmy, you're doing such a good job. You're doing such a good job. But I feel like we're missing one thing. Emmy, how about we lead Fayetteville in the loudest hog call ever? Razorback fans, it's time to call those hogs!
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and partiers from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and thousands more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imaginations. From 6th Street to Bourbon Street, from Tampa Bay to Broadway, party people come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the Rage Cage, where the wildest, craziest, and sexiest players step into the gauntlet. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God, featuring Lil Jon. This is the time for all 10,000 fans here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest party in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bananaball!
Now it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Party Animals. Coming from between section 102 and 101, the center fielder, number 6, Reese Hampton. Coming from the suites on the first base side, the third baseman, number 8, Bryson Bloomer. Coming from down below, Maggie's bases loaded, landing in right field, the right fielder, X. Jake Skull. Coming from the hog pen, the designated hitter number 4, Tanner Tinder Thomas. Coming from the seating in left field, our left fielder. He wears number 12, Noah Fisher. Coming from the suites on the third base side, the extra hitter, number 18, Armando Becerra. Coming from between section 114 and 115, the catcher, number 5, Andy Cosgrove. Coming from behind home plate, the first baseman. He wears number 2, Jason Swan. And on top of the third base dugout, the second baseman, number 9, Dustin Baby. On top of the first base dugout, the shortstop, number 20, Sal Jacobo. And coming from the first base dugout tunnel, the starting pitcher, he wears 777, Garrett Delano. The head coach for the Party Animals is Mike Vava Basis. He's assisted by Thomas Sim Shady Sivino and Anthony How You Doing Caramado. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of today's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Jenna Cosley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
Fayetteville stays standing. Put your arm around the person to your left. Put your arm around
Brett
the person
Loftus.
to your right. We're starting things off with a big old swag serve.
Wow. I mean, 11,000 people who just know ball. There is something about this college tour that is so party animals, so Texas Tailgaters. And we are seeing the evolution of bananaball and its fandom right in front of our eyes.
Welcome home, Drake Toll.
The first game in Arkansas history means we have to introduce you to the first starting lineup that Arkansas has ever seen in this sport. And they're going to fight for their right to party tonight. Their defense, the party animals, highlighted by Jake Skull, who we talked about with the big bat, also getting it done in the field. 34 trick plays this season, second on the team for an outfielder. Just to his left on the graphic, Dustin Baber, the second baseman today, leads the team at 94. He could approach 100 or surpass it tonight or tomorrow. A big weekend expected for Baber.
Yeah, I mean, he's been the guy. He's been the calling card since his middle infielder partner there and Chase Acuff went down about a month. He's really stepped up and been able to fill the absence there, Chase Acuff.
And he is coming home tonight from Rogers, Arkansas. Sal Jacobo, very excited to come to Baum Walker Stadium. Garrett Delano toes the rubber, the righty from Callahan, Florida. 6'2", 210 pounds. Played for the Savannah Bananas in the CPL in 2018 after his collegiate career at Brown and Mercer. He said, I'm going into construction. Now he's pitching in front of sold-out crowds every weekend.
And Garrett Delano, a lot of people don't know this. He's got those batting gloves in the back pocket. Was actually a two-way star at Mercer. Still been taking BP. Hit one out of here yesterday at Baum Walker. So be on the lookout if Garrett wants to pick up the old wood anytime soon. And he's going to have to face the Texas Tailgaters starting lineup. And again, Jordan Hussein is going to be at the top of this order for the third straight game. This is the fourth time this year he's hitting that leadoff spot. Worked so well in LSU. Joe Mikulik said, why not? Zach Watson moves up to the 2-hole. First time this year, Nick Lopez is hit there in the 3-hole. Travis Monroe over at third. Mac Danford at first. And Brett Carson, your DH down there tonight. AJ Kirsch, let's start this party up.
I think they're ready to. Fayetteville, the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. It is time to kick off the greatest party in sports. We're going to count it down, and instead of 0, I need each and every one of you to yell, start the party as loud as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
Just a hop, skip, and a jump from Bologna, Arkansas. Bananaball makes its debut in the natural state. You can dig for diamonds, you can climb through caves, or you can watch the party animals and the Texas Tailgaters on a Friday night soiree. Garrett Delano's first pitch, and its first pitch swinging for Hussein. Bryson Bloomer, trick play, count it. And this crowd likes it already. Everyday Bloom, his 66th trick play of the year. And Garrett Delano says, hey, let's hurry it up.
It's probably his best one of the year, too. First pitch singing there from Zach Watson, who's now in the box.
Watson from Ruston, Louisiana, LSU Tiger. Played a couple weekends, and those boys in purple. Watson, right to Bloomer. Bloomer going forward again. Bryson Bloomer. 2 batters, 2 trick plays after the scoop from Jason Swan. Everyday Bloom, count it.
Book it and then book it again for Bloom. That was better than the first one. Able to go between the legs, catch it with the glove. Swanee with the dig over there at first. Drake Toll, the natural state's hype right now.
Nick Lopez, also first pitch swinging, but it's a single right up the gut.
Talked about how hot these boys are right now. Nick Lopez is leading that bunch. Went 4 for 8 last weekend. Gets a first pitch single here with 2 outs in the top of the first.
Delano could still get out of the inning in under 2 minutes. We're at 1:58:31 on the in-game clock here in venue. But he's working against the 4-hole Indy Stanley.
Typically, Brett Carson's in that spot, not tonight.
Yeah, move Brett down in the lineup. Andy's just been tearing it up, man. Talked to him pregame about how hot he's been, and he's feeling real good rolling in here to Fayetteville.
Stanley to Bloomer. Bloomer, no trick play, but deep in the hole. Bryson Bloomer cannot get all 3 outs. It bounces off of Jason Swan. Swanee would have had to make a gold glove dig to get that one. As deep as Bloomer was, too, I'd be very surprised if it's not scored an infield single.
Will be a hit there, infield single there, yes, Drake Toll.
Travis Monroe, Ventura, California, 17th rounder to the Chicago White Sox. Now calls Frisco, Texas home. Brother-in-law just moved into his dormitory.
Where is that, Drake Toll?
The University of Arkansas. I'm hearing not only is he at the stadium, he'll be involved in the show later on tonight.
Might even brought a couple buddies with him.
Yep. Monroe will have a specialty walk-up. Cosgrove back pick, not in time.
We talk about how good Andy is at the dish.
Yeah.
He might be one of the best catchers in our sport at back picking a guy at first. That was really close over there.
Delano's got to get in the zone. He does. Trey Hudson behind the dish. He'll call the balls and the strikes in tonight's contest. 3-1, hitters count for Monroe. Moon takes it way upstairs. The Texas Tailgaters will strike first in tonight's ball game. It's a ball four sprint, and the runners can go as far as they'd like until the entire defense touches the ball. They're on the corners and an RBI for Monroe.
That'll play, Drake Toll. It's something we talked about a lot this year with the Tailgaters have scored here in the first. They scored in the first, and now the boys are going to throw out some hot dogs and hamburgers to these hogs here in Arkansas.
You want to grow the sport of bananaball? It's doing stuff like this. It's the Tailgaters striking first and immediately getting a crowd that's dressed in pink and black on their side. DeMarcos Castillo we go. The Jet has the jersey untucked, and that was a very good pitch from Delano. Trey Hudson didn't like it. The zone is certainly teetering toward tight early.
We'll take it, Drake Toll.
3-0. That's ball four. Consecutive ball four sprints for Delano, who got a quick 2 outs to begin the inning. Delano came into the game in 73 1/3 innings pitched, 25 sprints. He's added 26 and 27 pretty quickly.
And it's quality ABs is something we've talked about a lot this year for these Texas Tailgaters. Getting quality outs on the mound when they're pitching, but quality plate appearances at the dish, and they've had a few of them to start the ball game here, and they've already plated 2 in the top of the first.
Hits from Lopez and Stanley, followed by ball four sprints from Monroe and Castillo. They're still on the corners, but Mac Danford's down 0-2. Speaking of specialty walk-ups, he's got one tonight that might be my favorite all year. Castillo goes, it's a swing and a miss. Strikeout from Garrett Delano, but not before the Texas Tailgaters put up 2.
Big time top of the first there, and now you got to try and protect it here as the Texas Tailgaters take the field for the first time tonight. And man, it really has been a stable front here for these Tailgaters, especially going back to LSU. Very similar to the game one lineup you've seen. Mac Danford over there at first, corner outfielders Watson and Castillo. Indiana Stanley getting just his second start this year out there in center field. Taylor Justice has become your everyday catcher here for the Texas Tailgaters. But it's that guy on the bump, Drake Toll. It's that man on the bump, the ace here for the Texas Tailgaters, who might be the hottest pitcher in all of bananaball. His name is Christian Davis, reigns from Atlanta, Georgia, Southern University, man, that was able to go back home to Baton Rouge last weekend. In 4 innings, Drake Toll. He gave up how many hits?
That would be 0.
Gave up 1. Infield single. Retired 12 of 13 on that infield single there.
I almost scored an error in my book, but...
Well, you screwed it up because you said he had a perfect game. But anyway, I digress. Continues to drive that ERA down. And ATL Chris, as the boys in orange and blue call him, has been as good as advertised this year and trying to continue his great run that he's been on here recent. But, again, got to face a Party Animals lineup who's real hungry heading into this weekend, Drake Toll.
Yes, they are. CD will fire against Reese Hampton, Bryson Bloomer, Jake Skoll. Those are the first 3 that are due up to begin the night for the Animals. If any reach, Tanner Tinder Thomas is in our 4-hole this evening. Hampton from Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where he played his college ball. 12th rounder to the Tigers. Was a Savannah Banana playing banana ball in 2022. Switches sides to the Party Animals and has become a stalwart. Now the entire crowd does it. They got that Reese Hampton dance down. Party Animals chasing 2 here in the first. If banana ball win the inning, get the point. The Tailgaters would be up 1-0 if this score in the first inning does hold. Hampton ahead 2-1. Reeser, 391 OBP this year.
Pretty good for your leadoff guy.
That's good. That's very good. Flirting with a 300 batting average, sitting at 299. He's got an even count here, 2s across the board.
Outer half's not getting called tonight against these righties, but it's consistent.
Correct. Payoff. Hampton into left field. And it's past the glove of Zach Watson, who was playing in for the ball 4 sprint defense. Hampton will park at second base wisely. And a quick double celly to his dugout. Had a bit of noise to start here, but that was a single turned double just because of banana ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a really good count to work there. And then, like you said, you got to bring in your defense for the ball 4 sprint defense. And Reeser sprayed that one out there in the left field, rolled all the way to the wall, and now a runner in scoring position.
Bloomer wanted the first one he saw, and this is going to gently roll off the roof here at Baum Stadium, falling off to the concrete below us, and softly off the bumper of a white Nissan Maxima with Arkansas plates. Not a very far drive for that guy tonight. 0-2 for Bloomer. Interesting the track too. The strike zones that are tighter, that affects the clock in this sport. As Bryson Bloomer unloads on the ball, it's foul. Oh, every bit of it and then some. Just too far ahead. CD responds by going as far out of the zone as possible. Bloomer offers another to the Maxima. The same guy who collected quick trick plays, 2 of them in the top of the first, swinging in the bottom.
Making a lot of contact right now, Drake Toll. He's staying alive up there at the dish. These Party Animals ready for Christian Davis here tonight.
Bloomer, that's out. Not by much, Brett Loftus, but you said it, it's consistent. Bloomer, another foul ball. 3-2 count, it's full of the man at second base. Nobody out here in the first. My goodness. Double-digit pitches now in the AB.
Yeah, I got 11 down here unofficially.
Bloomer in the left. Zach Watson's there. Nearly got banana ball again. He was playing back.
That's what I was going to say, Drake told. Zach Watson really had to get on his horse to get to that. That was a 12-pitch officially at bat between Bloomer and Christian Davis here.
Jake Skoll. Did we talk about him in the pregame?
I think so.
Yeah.
He leads the tour in average home runs and RBI. That means he's in the driver's seat for what right now, Drake?
He is chasing the Triple Crown. Secretariat, Miguel Cabrera, Jake Skoll. What do they all have in common?
Crown.
Some headwear.
What you know about Carl Yastrzemski, Drake told?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Fame.
Triple Crown winner.
Jake Skoll into the crowd. They could catch their first foul ball of the night. They do not.
0 last weekend at LSU because of how long the Nets went down. Only extend to the dugouts here at Baum Walker.
Zach Watson, trick play opportunity in left. Watson, backflip. Watson completes it cleanly. The former LSU Tiger says hello to the Razorback faithful.
Yeah, he's heard Woo Pig Suey a couple times and been on the bad end of that. Now he's going to get some cheers from these Hog folks here in Arkansas. The first clean backflip of the night, the 11th trick play this year for Zach Wadiwo.
Tanner
Thomas! First pitch! Unloaded! We are tied in the first! Tinder! Getting it done on the college tour! "11,000 people love it.
Where'd the ball go? I genuinely lost track of that banana ball.
And foghorns across the street. Oh, and he knew it. I mean, how could you not? A 2-run blast makes this inning 2 runs to 2 runs. If Fisher can replicate it, the Party Animals take a 1-0 lead. At the very least, we'll end the inning tied.
That's the farthest banana ball I've seen hit this year, in-game or NBP. That ball was crushed.
That found its way into the ether. There's a flurry of white Nissan Maximas with Arkansas plates also parked across the street. Fisher! This may be over the head of Stanley. It is! Noah Fisher drops it to the wall. This is a triple. Fish gunning for third. Hussein, quick throw, not in time. And immediately Travis Munoz wants a challenge. We're still in the first inning, and Mikulik says no. Wisely, Mikulik says no challenge. We'll see a replay.
Yeah, Trav was pretty passionate about that, and Trav's a pretty even killed eye down there at third.
Looks like Fisher had it by a good. Yeah, I don't know what Munoz's talking about here. It looked off that pretty clear. This is good from Becerra, but Indy Stanley is there. Well struck, and it's 4 combined runs in the first, but no one comes away with a point. To the top of the second, we will take you. And in the meantime, we've got a guy from just like 7 minutes away from here. His name is Sal Jacobo, the Rogers, Arkansas product, Allen Community College, Missouri Western State, Southwest Baptist College, and he's getting to go home in Fayetteville. Sal, how does it feel to hear the roar of 11,000 Razorbacks?
Oh man, it is unbelievable. I mean, this is a true dream come true, and this is just the start. It's the second inning.
Sal, oftentimes when I was growing up in high school in Bologna, they would say, you know, your only shot at playing at Baum Walker is to play in the state championship or to play for the Razorbacks. And very few people have the opportunity to do either. I think you're proving a lot of people wrong. Now you've got that third option, that's play banana ball.
Yeah, this is so sick. This is better than anything I could have ever imagined.
We enter the top of the second inning. Texas Tailgaters come to the dish with Brett Carson. Sal, I was told by an inside source that you hit your mom with a water balloon pregame.
Yeah, I did indeed. Yeah, that first throw was a little premature. You know, I went real early before you, or after you, and I tracked that water balloon, nailed my mom right in the bill of the hat.
Yeah, Brett, earlier in the day, we threw water balloons outside just as for sport with the crowd, and Sal was just 96, 94 from the right side, pelting people, and then just squared his mom up.
All right, so what's cooler then? I'll pose the question to both of y'all. Drew Gillespie's brother catching the foul ball last year in Houston, or Sal hitting his mom with a water balloon?
I hope it's not me hitting my mom with the water balloon. That's not very cool. He took it all right.
Brett Carson, a very loud foul ball, leaves the stadium. Sal, look, we haven't addressed this on the broadcast yet. It always started at 7:30 tonight due to the weather, but these folks, they didn't leave.
No.
They stayed.
They hung out in the concourse. They were ready to go. And trick play, baby.
Sal Jacobo between the legs. Mic'd up, trick play. Can we count that one?
He's right here. State champs. State champs. Let's go, baby.
Little Rogers action, huh?
Yes, sir. Shout out Rogers High School.
Sal Jacobo has made his way to banana ball and now becomes, look, it's the circumstance that got you there as Taylor Justice comes to the plate. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Jordan Hussein going out for these 8 to 10 weeks, but you've taken over at shortstop in stride. I mean, again, you don't like the situation, the reason you're in the situation, but you have been nailed.
I'm doing my best. You know, I got big shoes to fill over over Chase Acuff, and he's rehabbing quick. He's looking good. He's walking. He took some catches over at first base today during BP, and can't wait to see him back out there. I'm glad I was able to do my best out here, kind of help us contribute and just win some ball games, you know?
Sal, is this the first time you ever played here at Baum Walker?
Second time. My very first time was my summer after my sophomore year. Shout out to Chad Wolf Classic, that little tournament. Attaboy! What do I know? And yeah, that was the first time I ever played. Shout out Perfect Timing, and yeah, this is the second time. So it's been forever. Oh, there it is.
Grab Selly. Yep. Thank you, Sal, for just a little quick turn.
Sure. Looters might get me right here.
Have you gotten to eat the local cuisine yet? Sassy's a big favorite of mine. Fish has a trick play opportunity. Fisher.
No trick play.
They'll make the catch.
No
Sassy's or the Catfish Hole. Anywhere. Have you been anywhere local?
Not there. I'm a huge Foghorns fan.
Yeah.
You know, I used to go there as a kid, right before games at Baum.
Good wings.
So,
Sal
yeah.
Jacobo, I'm seeing some RBI girls on the field, so we'll say goodbye, but I love you and thank you very much.
Love you, Drake. Thank you so much.
Welcome home, buddy.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
home.
Woo pig.
To the field in the player day. Brett. There's that Razorback fight song. All right, down the field.
Sing it, Drake.
Give a cheer. Go Hogs, never fear. Go Hogs. Arkansas will never yield. On your toes, Razorbacks to the finish. Carry on with all your might. Come on, Brett. ARKANSAS for Arkansas. Fight, fight, fight.
There we go. I knew that part.
There's something about just hearing a college fight song. I don't care where you go. I don't care where it is. But it ignites people. I was mentioning this earlier today. You go to an NFL game, and they have some of that stuff. Andy Cosgrove gives Indy Stanley a backflip opportunity. Stanley up in the air and lands it. Indy Stanley.
Back-to-back weeks, Indiana Stanley has hit a backflip catch and then landed on his feet. He's got the cornrows. He's got the do-rag. And he hits that one perfectly for out number one.
Jason Swan. Be surprised that wasn't called a strike. Swan ahead 2-0. Interesting.
Tight zone here tonight, Drake.
Tight, for sure. Okay. We're feeling our way through this one. We're getting better every day. 3-1. Swan ahead. Outside. Bouncer, Munoz, tough play. Munoz gathers, fires, and he's in time.
That's a tough play down there from Moon at third. Bobbled it a little bit. Thought about going to the trick play. Jason Swan, though, really good speed, something we don't talk about enough. Trav had to hustle down there to get it over the first for out number 2.
Yeah. Dustin Baber to the plate. Saying, you go to an NFL game, MLB game, most people don't have, like, the fight song.
Mm-hmm.
Traditions, sure, but the fight song. Yeah, sure, you got Renegade by Styx. But
but it's just a marching band, right? Gets you going. Tickles in my tummy. Sunshine Looters pops it up to himself. Kicks it up to himself. Jonathan Looters! Pop it, lock it, polka dot it.
And all you ain't gonna see is Sunshine drop it. That was pretty cool right there. We've seen him hit that a few times this year. 2 outs. Hum now. He got it.
That's impressive, very impressive. What do you say we bring you guys into the broadcast booth and we say hello? Yep, you're just going to have to get outside of the way of the bar right there. Maybe do a little scoot over action. No, not toward me. You smell terrible. The Party Animals parlay. Dustin Baber trick play. I'm going to go with yes. I think we'll see one tonight. Do you?
Sure, why not?
Okay. 2-minute inning, under 2 minutes. We almost got there with Delano. Quick 2 outs. Couldn't get the third for a little bit. Tailgaters put up 2 points. We got 2 runs, I should say. So we got to fix that one. Jacobo, 2 or more trick plays. We're already at 1. We're already at 1 right now. Pre-game it was plus 100. Drew Gillespie save. That kind of goes in tandem with that last one. The Party Animals winning the game. Gillespie would get the save. The Animals would win. Those two go hand in hand. Last weekend, a sweep for the Texas Tailgaters. I think tonight stays close, but the Party Animals eventually win in pretty even fashion because of Drew Gillespie. It's minus 160, the money line for the boys in black and pink. That was at one point minus 200. They were big-time favorites a couple weeks ago, but every night the Tailgaters have more and more favor from fake Las Vegas. It's just my brain that makes these, and no one's counting. The points don't matter. It's Monopoly money. No, you don't like it?
No.
I made this for you. Jordan Hussein's at the plate. He's out of Houston, played his college ball at the University of Arkansas, Little Rock. So he's seen this stadium before.
Yeah, he's been here quite a few times, as well as Colin Stone.
Hussein. Reese Hampton on the run. Hampton got it behind the back. Over the shoulder behind the back. I've never seen anything like that. Reese Hampton is a man possessed. I don't think he's seen anything like that. Look what he found. I'll show you a replay of that one in a second. Wow.
It left me a little speechless there. It's like he intentionally overran the ball. And it will be, not that we had to question, it will be officially a trick play.
What, really? Say it ain't so, huh? What gave that away? Zach Watson. Told you earlier, out of LSU. Garrett Delano showing visible frustration with the strike zone. It's been tight. Ball for a sprint. That is the third Garrett Delano has thrown.
And I'll say this, Drake told. Zach Watson able to get into second. Oh, he's going to try to go to third. Not everybody's touched it. Drake told. Zach Watson just got a threat made between Baber and Noah Fisher. Allowed Waddy, what would have been a close play at second, to stretch it to third easily.
Infield will come in. Tailgaters are threatening here in the top of the third.
But I'll say this, just to finish the note there for Garrett Delano. He's a guy, he loves to pitch outside, and a lot of guys do. Trying to pitch away from barrels. When you're not getting that call, it's going to make things very, very difficult here in a sport with really good hitters.
That was a note for Noah Fisher, who'd been hit more than anyone else on tour by a large margin a couple of months ago. But he was smoking the ball on anything inside, so now pitchers are throwing him outside. Pretty common strategy in bananaball for the hotter hitters. Delano has not had control issues at all this year either.
Nor has he tonight. He's hitting his spots tonight.
Sure. Just trying to figure out that zone. Lopez. Fans can't do it. Off of a meaty right paw. That man's got some biceps. He reached down from the upper deck, put a hand on it, couldn't catch it.
He's going to have a strawberry on his palm.
Did not bring his glove, Brett. 2 strikes. Little upstairs. We're at 3-2. Lopez, a single his first time up. Payoff pitch from Delano with a man at third base. It's low and in. The Texas Tailgaters put up a run in the top of the third.
And again, they do it the same way they put up both of their runs in the first. Back-to-back ball four sprints. Oh, we got a little dancey dance here at home plate.
What they got for me?
I think that they're going to.
That's some gyrating.
The cowgirl is a cowgirl rap.
Wow. Rigo Sanchez is really giving me something here.
Oh, he's smooth with it.
Taj Porter, a party animal last year. Now you see him wearing number 26 in the front of the line for the Texas Tailgaters. What a leader they landed in Taj Porter in the offseason.
And TP's a leader in between the lines. He's also a leader outside the lines. He pitched that idea, executed that idea, taught most of those guys that dance, and then you've seen him there front and center. And after the first run scored here in the third for the Tailgaters.
Garrett Delano has thrown 4 ball 4 sprints. All 4 to different hitters. He's seen 13 so far in the game.
I don't have the official numbers here, Drake told, but I don't know if he's issued out that many ball 4 sprints this year.
No. Not in one game. Told you coming in 73 and a third innings pitched. Delano had dealt 25 ball 4 sprints. That's now at 29. That's a big jump. Delano can't get Indy Stanley. He's now 2 for 2. The party animal killer. Former party animal himself has a single into left.
Tell you what, Indy, I don't want to say he had a struggle, but after you had that month where the party animals and the Tailgaters didn't really see each other, Indy was working a lot of things at the dish, and then the party animals, Tailgaters met in Lehigh Valley, and since then, Indy's been hitting over 350 the last month and a half. He's just heated up here when he sees these boys in black and pink.
Travis Mignot, ball 4 sprint the first time he came to the dish. Mignot. That ball's flying tonight. You just got to put it in fair territory.
Tanner Thomas showed us that back in the first inning.
Moon wide to take outside. Moon spent multiple years with the Chicago White Sox organization, made it to high A. Comes to bananaball, a married man. Sorry, ladies.
Shout out Miss Sydney.
Moon. Here comes Bloomer. At the dugout, Bryson Bloomer! Gold glove! Incredible range from the third baseman. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
He snow-coned it. Somehow didn't run into the padding right there. Skidded a little bit in foul territory. Bloom already has 2 trick plays tonight. I know that ain't going to count as one. That might be his best play of the evening.
Yeah, if the party animals are able to rally and win this game, it's still very early. Bryson Bloomer is your showman of the night so far. Andy Cosgrove lets the roof have this one. Marcos Castillo also worked a ball 4 sprint his first time up. That's his first sprint of the night. What I was getting at, Travis Mignot, who hit just before him, his ball 4 sprint earlier was his first in 57 plate appearances.
And again, that goes back to the point that we made the adjustments that are made throughout the year. The volume of games that the party animals play versus the Tailgaters, you're starting to see these mid-season adjustments for these guys. More quality plate appearances here for the Tailgaters.
Delano. Another situation where he's got to find the zone here pretty quickly.
And I think Garrett's been frustrated a lot tonight with the strike zone. Right now, a little frustrated with himself after missing on those last 2.
Castillo, past the glove of Jacobo. Hampton won't even fire at home. The Tailgaters have a crooked number again. Scored 2 in the first. They've done it again here in the third. And Mac Danford. You never even call me by my name. Hey, you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Or Charlie Pride. Moments like that, Brett Loftus, build a brand. People show up for the party animals. Listen to me wax poetic about those boys from Texas. They show up for the party animals. They see something like that, and they go, wait a second. I kind of like those guys in blue. Now, look, it's always horns down. There's a pretty big rivalry between Arkansas and Texas. But you got a lot of folks in the stands here who are Cowboys fans, Rangers fans, Astros fans, privy to Pro Ball. They're privy to Pro Ball in Texas. Tailgaters are building themselves a fan base. Faber, trick play opportunity, goes between the legs. Gets Delano out of the inning, but 2 on the board. For the Texas Tailgaters, and Jolie Chabala is on the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the field, Jolie Chabala.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Dye family. This family heard about the need for more foster parents, so they became licensed 2 years ago. They have a passion for keeping siblings together, and in the last 2 years, they have welcomed over 50 children and teens into their home. Fans, please help us celebrate the Dye family for making a difference right here in the Arkansas community.
Dye family,
Bob Walker Stadium
making a difference here in Arkansas and the Diamond State. Experiencing bananaball for the first time. And seeing a moment like that for the first time. Growth of the game.
You say it all the time, the evolution of our sport and the growth of the game. In the coolest moment, we always say it, and it's always true, is Bananas Foster in the middle of the third inning. And it's really cool to see it for the first time here in the great state of Arkansas.
Christian Davis back out for the Texas Tailgaters. He had a 2-run cushion in the first inning. Allowed a 2-run bomb for Tanner Thomas. That tied things up then. Scoreless second. Now the Tailgaters are up 2 runs, 0 in the third. Sal Jacobo to the plate.
Please welcome home shortstop number 20, Sal Jacobo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, fulfilling a lifelong dream, he wants all of you to call those Hawks.
You ever just forget you're broadcasting a game for a second? Get lost in a moment? Sal Jacobo, first pitch swinging. Trick play opportunity. That ball got hung up in the jet stream a little bit too long, and Mac Danford just makes the catch.
That was cool, man. A couple of Arkansas kids, Calvin Stone, Sal Jacobo, Arkansas kid in the booth, Drake Toll. It was a good moment. It's a good moment.
Man, there's a certain thought to it when you leave the state. Because, man, a lot of people, they set up camp here. They live their whole lives here. It's a good group of people. But when you leave, this state just embraces every person who walks out of here and puts Arkansas on their back, Arkansas on their chest. And the folks get to live vicariously through Sal Jacobo or Colin Stone, Blake Benson. That's special to see, man. Just a kid from Arkansas. It's a common phrase because not every day you see just a kid from Arkansas walk to the plate like that. Thousands of eyeballs on him every single weekend on ESPN, TNT, YouTube, wherever. I get to have that moment in front of the home crowd. Hampton, well struck. Mike Vivacis is there in foul territory. War Pigs, R.I.P. Ozzy. What you know about some Black Sabbath? Hampton fouls it off from Taylor Justice glove. Nothing? No Black Sabbath?
I know quite a lot.
Okay.
My dad, 1997, F-150, cassette tape player in there. Had 3 Black Sabbath cassette tapes listened to going to the 4th grade. What you know about Black Sabbath?
I know something. VHS, cassette tapes. Tell you this, Brett Loftus, infield single for Reese Hampton makes him 2 for 2. I remember being a young tyke, and we'd go to Toad Suck Days in Conway, Arkansas. They'd do Stuck on a Truck.
Talk to me.
The first ever winner of Stuck on a Truck, Philip Toll.
And Philip is?
Daddy. It was called Hug-a-Bug back then. You had to put your hands on it, and the last person to take their hands off, they win that vehicle. Mac Danford in the camera well. Mac Danford!
Macadoodle, don't do it to him! Brett Helton was over there. The camera was over there. A couple of our engineers were over there. And Mac Danford almost completely fell in. Look at him.
Wow. That camera's more expensive than Brett Helton, too. We got to watch it there, Mac. Skoll to Looters. Sunshine, trick play between the legs. Finishes it off. That's a point for your Texas Tailgaters.
Taking a 1-0 lead at the conclusion of 3 here tonight. Tell you what, Sunshine, man, gets him another trick play tonight after Macadoodle makes arguably the play of the night. And a 1-0 lead, as you mentioned it there. And now it's time to go pie my dad, Drake Tillman.
Cow pie my dad.
Because he can either choose to take the merchandise or he can choose to pie his dad. James, you ready to play? All right, James, offer number 1. Would you like this brand new Texas Tailgater baseball, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. And Fayetteville, these aren't just any pies. These are grade A, fresh from the farm, cow pies. Give it to him, James. That was a pretty good one. All right, James, that was pretty good. I'll sweeten the deal a little bit. Would you like this brand new Texas Tailgater mini bat, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. Pie number 2, James, give it to him. Oh. In the beard on a human night, James, that's not nice. My final offer for you, James. Do you want this sweet Texas Tailgater t-shirt, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. One more time for all the marbles. Pie him. Oh. You know what, James? You did such a good job pieing your dad. I'm going to give you all the merchandise anyways, buddy. Give it up for James.
Leading off for the Tailgaters, number 10, Brett Carson.
Dalton Potts into the game in relief of Garrett Delano. Delano allowing 4 4 runs in his 3 innings of work. Dalton Ponce coming in down 1-0 in the game.
Yeah, Dalton had quite the weekend, quite the outing last weekend in LSU on Friday night. Faced 8 batters, struck out 6 of them. That's how he recorded all 6 of his outs last weekend via 6 Ks. So feeling really good coming here to Arkansas.
Between Ponce and Christian Davis last weekend, it was a pitcher's duel, a true pitcher's duel.
My favorite thing about Dalton Ponce is that purple arm sleeve. That just screams aura to me.
He's got a lot of it. California kid. Ponce from Fontana. St. Mary's, then Long Beach State. Ball 4 sprint. That is the 5th the Party Animals have given up here in just 3 complete innings.
And how about that ratio Drake told? 5 ball 4 sprints. The Tailgaters have only been punched down on strikes twice.
Taylor Justice will face Ponce. Dalton had a sweet reunion a couple of days ago with a former teammate at Long Beach State, Rocco Pepe, member of the Arkansas Razorbacks baseball team this year. They call him the Juice Rabbit.
Why is that?
Yep. 100%.
Yep. I know that's right.
You can deduce those. You can collect that. The FCC's not getting it out of me. I refuse. I like my job.
How about playing for the Dirtbags and then the Razorbacks?
Yeah.
That's a couple of really good mascots.
Yes, it is. Only one Razorback.
It's got to be only one Dirtbag, too.
It's not Dalton Ponce, kindest guy in the world.
I meant Long Beach State. That's what I meant, Drake, though.
Dalton Ponce, 7 consecutive outs now, dating back to last weekend via the strikeout. And just a little. Walk it back a little bit.
The world's only unicycle batter, Jonathan Sunshine Looters.
What you know about Joe Mikulik grabbing a microphone, bringing up Sunshine Looters to the dish on a unicycle?
It surprised me. It caught me off guard. Sunshine has not struck out on the unicycle that I can think of.
He's made contact every single time. Got his first hit when we were in St. Paul.
That's in there. Oh. Now, you know, when Ponce is frustrated, that's when you might have a gripe. Good contact. Double play ball. Swan trick play. Jacobo in time. No. I don't know, Brett Loftus. This might be worth taking a look.
I know the Texas Tailgaters are my guys, but if I was Mike Vivacis, I would challenge that one.
Maybe the fans challenge? Let's see. Here's a replay. It's tight. That's very tight. Probably wise. Live, it did look like out. But Vivacis smart to hold on to his challenge. Jason Arndt of Jason Arndt and the Texas Tailgaters band is at the plate.
Thank you for clarifying that, Drake Toll. Yeah, hitting in the leadoff spot here. This will be the 3rd plate appearance for Jordan Hussein. Jason Arndt getting what we anticipate his lone plate appearance of the night.
Arndt from North Carolina, UNC Wilmington. Played for the Party Animals in 2024 for 1 weekend.
Had on signature walk-up to him.
Yep. Played his little guitar. Dalton Ponce. 9 outs, 8 via the strikeout in his last 3 innings of work.
Is that good?
He is a man possessed. I just don't know how he does it. And Brett Loftus, what do you say we talk to a couple more tailgaters?
First ever trick play in the history of showdowns in our sport last weekend in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And now we're here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Take a little look at it, J5. Walk us through it.
Right. Big moment here, big moment. Sweep on the line. That's the biggest thing for me and the boys. Right off the bat, I knew we were going trick play. Success. Hum it into the crowd. Don't know where it went.
Don't know what you said either.
Don't know what I said. Don't pay attention too much to it either. Lost my absolute mind here, so a lot of cuss words were said. Sorry about that, Mom.
So you talked about what that meant for the trick play, what that meant for the sweep. What does that mean for the rest of the season for us Gators?
It gives us a lot of momentum going into these games in Fayetteville, going into Mississippi State, Starkville. It's going to give us a lot of momentum. Shows a lot of people that we can compete with anybody in bananaball.
Woo Pig and Gator up!
Well, that's Jordan Hussein from earlier today. Let's show you Jordan Hussein right now doing a little hey baby. Jay, how's it going?
Going amazing, Drake. How we doing, Bubba?
University of Arkansas, Little Rock. You go Crowder out in Missouri.
Yes, sir.
To UALR, and now here you stand at Baum-Walker Stadium, 11,000 strong, but this time a lot of them are cheering for you.
Yes, sir. When I played here a few years back, nobody was cheering for me, so this is pretty cool.
Jordan, you got the orange on. You had the black on earlier, the black arm sleeve. We talked about it. Why'd you change?
I actually changed because you told me I look basic in VIB, and it kind of hurt my feelings. So.
I don't think I said basic. I don't think that's the word I used.
I think you said black looks pretty basic.
I might have said that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel self-conscious. I do like the orange though myself.
Thank you.
Jordan, let's take you back a week. LSU Showdowns, night 2. You go trick play to win the game, the first of its kind in our sport. What's the psyche when that ball goes in the air?
As soon as the ball goes in the air, I knew I was going to be able to catch it. And I think as soon as it went in the air, I also knew I was going to try to attempt a trick of some sort. Originally, I was going to plan for right here on the hip. But the way I started backpedaling, we kind of just sent the behind the back. And it worked out for us, so. Here we go, Andy!
Tanner Tinder Thomas. I think CD's waiting on a center fielder, Indy Stanley.
I think a ball fell out there in center field.
Hi, boy.
Jordan, how cool is it to get to play behind a guy who's been pitching this well in Christian Davis?
It's been really fun. It keeps me on my toes. We always tell our guys that if they throw strikes, the defense will stay away. And when we went through that little rough patch of throwing strikes, we kind of played bad defense. And we're kind of clicking now that our pitchers are throwing strikes, so it's a lot of fun.
Jordan, you lead this team in trick plays by almost double digits, over 20 of them this year. What's been your key to success in racking all those trick plays up?
Kind of just practice what I preach. I've been telling these guys all year to just rip them. You know, we're good enough athletes, might as well rip them like this one. So, like I said, we're really good athletes. So these guys keep ripping them. We're going to be successful all year. Attaboy!
Indy Stanley makes it look easy out in center field. Jordan, do you feel like trick plays start with you? You've got to set the tone as one of the leaders in the locker room?
For the most part, yes, sir. At least in the infield. Our outfield core is really good. And to be quite honest, they're really ripping some really difficult trick plays. And I think it's getting overlooked because of how easy they're making it look out there. So props to those guys as well.
Jordan, let's peel back the curtain here for the people in virtual party land tonight. You talk all the time, and we call you one of our unofficial captains. You know, Taj is more of the vocal leader. You're more of the guy that just kind of leads by example. Is Marcos Castillo. Not able to rip that one.
Trick play. Good bid, good bid. Hey, 2 ball away.
But you're one of the guys, Jordan, you kind of lead more by example. How was that role you kind of set into this year with the Tailgaters?
Kind of just don't want to be the guy that just talks it. I want to do it. I want to walk that walk. And if I rip the tricks, these guys rip tricks. So if I can keep doing it, they'll keep doing it. Hum CD.
Armando Becerra.
I got you, Moon.
Armando's 0 for 1 today.
2-0. Attaboy! I need a ground ball tonight, guys. What do you say?
I think we roll 2 here. Why not, Jay?
Why not? Oh, there it is.
Bat up shoulder.
Yep.
Here we go. Double trick play, boys. Oh.
Becerra into left. Foul, and the fans won't catch it. Jordan, these fans the last couple weekends have not brought their gloves.
Yeah, it's against the Party Animals. We had a game. I don't remember where we were at, where these fans were catching everything we hit into the stands. And past couple weeks, we haven't had many at all, if any. Pull! Ground ball here. Got it. Backflip, boys. Backflip alert. Do it, son!
With a man on first base, Watson wisely pulls it out of the air, and let's send you down to Andy Cosgrove. Jay, you were a party animal last year. This year, Andy Cosgrove steps in as a rookie phenom. You're sharing a locker room with him right now. You got to talk to that guy much?
I have. Anytime I ever talk to Andy, it's usually just kind of ball, very serious. That's what I like about Andy. He's obviously an affiliated guy. He knows the game. He plays very hard, and he's a good dude. So he's got nothing but love for this dude. So he's been doing good, and he's wearing my number. So it's pretty cool.
There's his fiance Gabby, helping him walk to the plate. Yeah, how about that wink too? Cosgrove putting on a show tonight for the 11,000 here in Arkansas. Well, it was a kiss goodbye. And Jordan Hussein, I'm not supposed to say it, but you can ruin the walk-up with a trick play here.
You know what I was about to say? He does hit me some ground balls from time to time.
Exactly.
So.
All right, Jay, if he gets you a ground ball here, what trick play we ripping?
Deep into the crowd, it lands idle.
Let me think about that, Brett. What do you want to see, Brett? How about that? How about you challenge me?
Jordan, I like what you did last weekend in LSU, a little dribble between the legs, maybe even what Bloomer ripped there in the first. I kind of want to see something like that.
If I get a hard ground ball, I'll rip maybe a dribble here. I haven't really done many dribbles this season. So.
All right, and then we got to do the handshake as you go out off the field here.
Come on.
All right.
We have not seen that call to strike very much tonight.
Good zone out of this guy, too. Fun fact, I've had quite a few of these umpires this weekend and last weekend. When I was in college ball, I recognized a lot of these guys.
Wow. Not Seth Markham.
No ninjas in the Sun Belt.
Ball four sprint. That pitch looked good. Let's see. Will Fisher test it?
Nope.
They're on the corners now.
Hey, 2 outs. Do what you do. Let's go. Hey, diving body.
Jay, man, I'm looking out at the berm here, the hog pen.
Yes, sir.
This crowd is just good.
This crowd's always good. I actually, when I was still at Crowder, I got to come watch a game here, Little Rock versus Arkansas, and Little Rock won 17-7. So, 2 outs. Out of one!
Out of play. Marcos Castillo, the trick play missed earlier in the inning, able to rip it right there. J5,
right,
the
job,
boys win another inning.
Good job, boys. Keep going. Good work, boys.
Jordan, appreciate you talking to us tonight, my friend.
Thank you. Love you, boys.
Love you too, man. Now we got
AJ Kirsch.
Lining up for what we are going to call the piggyback race. Now you might be asking yourselves, who exactly are they picking up? We've got some partners of theirs that Farty, I believe you invited some friends. They will be waiting on second base, and they will be receiving piggybacks from the contestants. The first contestant who can give their partner a piggyback and run through that finish line will win. Now I know we're calling it a piggyback race, but their partners are not piggies. Fayetteville, let's bring out the Hogs! Please welcome Big Red, Ribby, and Suey! Farty, thanks for bringing your friends out tonight! Contestants, on your mark, get set, go! They are off from deep center field. When they get to second base, they are going to have to give Ribby, Big Red, or Suey a piggyback. All three of them are matched up. Suey, down goes.
Hog down. Hog down!
Down they go! A look backward! And on! Suey has led him to victory!
Listen, I don't know if I'm an insane person or if getting chills from the mascots is normal, but look at them go down.
Oh my gosh, he got a little air on him.
That's great. Hog down. There's Dalton Bonds.
How about the mascot that fell there, the pig that fell there, has on the party animals?
Yes.
Hogs.
Special
jersey.
branded, yeah. University of Arkansas, in tandem with the party animals, made jerseys this weekend that say party animals across the front. In the party animals font, I should say, it says Arkansas Razorbacks. And another big one that just says Hogs. Hogs. My brother, Landon Toll, hates mascots, man. He did not like that. Landon Toll did not like that. Sorry, Lando. We should have given you a warning. You didn't even know the Hogs were coming.
I had no idea. I was just as surprised as the other 11,000 people here tonight.
Bloomer off his glove. Jacobo could clean it up. No. We'll see. It couldn't be ruled a trick play missed. Bloomer didn't have it in the glove. Our official statistician, Riley Turner, will give us the go. And single is the official ruling for Zach Watson. He's now 1 for 2 tonight with a ball 4 sprint. Nick Lopez is 1 for 1 tonight with a ball 4 sprint. Lopey? He knows a thing or two about the University of Arkansas. Lopez played at Kentucky in the SEC. And he's got a single here at Baum Walker.
You know the funny thing about Lopey? Played at Kentucky last year, his lone year in the SEC. Didn't play at LSU, didn't play here at Baum Walker, and didn't play at Mississippi State. Wow. So this is his first time. Again, played all 3 of those schools, but didn't play at those schools. So this is his first time getting to experience that here with the Texas Tailgaters.
It's like the easiest schedule of all time. What are they cooking up? Greg Sankey's got an answer for that.
Well, they did make it to the College World Series last year. Kentucky did.
This year, University of Arkansas made it to the national semifinal against the LSU Tigers, who would go on to win the national championship. Baseball is in these people's blood, Brad. They love Razorback baseball.
You know, I asked you today. I was like, you have to give up one of your favorite sports teams. Which is the one that you're not conceding? And you said
Arkansas baseball.
Yep.
It will rip your heart out, and not just eat it. Poke at it with nails, then devour it. It's a hard fandom. College World Series runner-up in 2018. Same night, ESPN sent a push notification that the Hogs had won it all. Yep. But a pop fly was dropped. The series was lost. All hope was devoured. This year, ahead in the 9th inning in the national semifinal against LSU. An error in left field. Tigers win the title.
2022 was a good year, though.
Stop. Championship. That's tattooed across the wall in left field here. Swing and a miss from Stanley. Dalton Ponce, another strikeout. This is getting unreal.
9 of the last 10 outs he's recorded, and now it's time to see what Travis Monell is cooking up down the third baseline. Oh, they broke the table, Drake Toll. They just broke the table. What'd you have, Drake Toll?
I some help. Travis Mignot. Sorry, ladies, he's married.
And Miss Sydney, who we mentioned earlier, help him choreograph that. That was a Travis Munyo idea, and from the Munyo household. Mentioned Sydney's little brother and her friends down there helping out Trav with his walk-up. Had the Cowboys hat on. He is a Cowboys fan, and yes, so is Post Malone, who sings I Had Some Help along with Morgan Wild.
Every week, the Tailgaters and Party Animals have the opportunity to request their own walk-up, to script their own. It's the first time I've ever seen a player submit a PowerPoint. He submitted a PowerPoint to do the walk-up. Before any of us opened it, we said, yep, whatever that is, we're going to do it. Moon. That's 2 strikes. Dalton Pons. Travis Munyo. High and to right. Armando Becerra is there. Keep him at first and second. Do you think outs are less fun for Dalton Pons when they're not strikeouts?
Yeah, I guess so.
At this level? He's doing something I've never seen in bananaball. 9 of his last 11 now have struck out. 9 of his last 11 outs, I should clarify. Reminder, mentioned in the pregame, special guest is coming out for the Party Animals tonight, right here in this very 5th inning. Probably don't want to go anywhere. Marcos Castillo into left, hard play for Fish. Tailgaters will bring a run home. RBI single for Castillo. Zach Watson scores.
Marcos Castillo, that guy's tearing it up right now. He's recorded an RBI in every single one of his plate appearances tonight. A ball 4 sprint in his first plate appearance, and now back-to-back RBI singles. The Jet is taking flight right now.
Mac Danford. That's David Allen Coe to the plate his last time up. Now he just brings his biceps.
And that's plenty of a net. McAdoodle's got some pretty big biceps on him.
Playing in his 20th game for the Tailgaters this year. Texas Tailgaters have played in
20 games.
Correct. Came in with a .254 batting average, .380 OPP. UT Martin, where he played his college ball. Another one of those guys that decided to go in the workforce after college. And then said, you know what, fine. I'll do that banana ball.
Yeah, he had to take 3 days of PTO at his construction job to even come try out for banana ball.
This is a tough play. Reese Hampton's got a jump on it. Hampton is still there. He's a bad man, Brett Loftus. He's a bad man.
And that could be pretty crucial in the big scheme of things there. Reese are able to jog that one down in the gap, only holding the Tailgaters to 1 run here in the top of the 5th.
Let's go to Nelson Smith, little fans first, 5th. He's got, say it ain't so, a Texas Tailgaters fan, Nelson.
How are we doing up there? I got Andrea with me, a Texas Tailgater fan rocking that blue. Andrea, where are you from?
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Oh my goodness, right around here, huh? Well, why do you have a Texas Tailgaters jersey on? Why do you support us?
It's the best team in bananaball, of course.
Heard it here first, huh? Well, hey, best team of bananaball. How long have you been watching bananaball?
About 3-4 years.
3-4 years. Who's your favorite player?
Ooh, I'm going to have to go with Colin Stone.
Come on now.
I like him pitching, yes.
Colin Stone. And Texas Tailgaters definitely your favorite team, right?
Yes.
All right, the score is currently...
Nelson, ask her if she's a Zebras fan.
Are you a Zebras fan?
No, not Pine Bluff Zebras, nope. No,
I know they don't
sorry.
like El Dorado around there. It was a bit, Nelson. I set you up for failure.
Or, I may say, Abilene, Wiley, Bulldogs.
Sounds good. Well, Miss Andrea, give us one more thing. If you could tell anybody why they should be a Texas Tailgater fan, tell them right now why.
Where else in the world can you go and have this much fun, wear denim, listen to country, and dance all
Amen.
at the same time and watch phenomenal baseball?
Come on now, bringing the tailgate everywhere. Can I get a Gator up on 3?
Gator up!
Hurry here first, back up to
You
you
jumped
boys.
the gun. Love it, Nelson. Thank you very much. Good fans first, 5th.
And now Joe Sperone. Drake Toll is going to toe in on the rubber here. You see that? Deron continues to drive down that ERA. Got it under 10 for the first time this year. Really good MPI from him as well. And he's got to face a man who's going to drink a cerveza before he steps in the right-handed batter's box, Dustin Baber. Oh, just a minimal spillage there on that one, Drake told. I know that's one thing you always get upset about with babes. Just a small stream that went down the neck, if you will.
Dustin Baber. A home run after the beer chug would tie the inning. I would love that. After the beer chug, Baber faces Joe Sperone.
Consistently.
That pitch has been out all night. And it's a good pitch from our vantage point, too. Right, I think we got a special guest coming up here pretty soon. Dustin Baber unleashes on the ball, but Indy Stanley's back on it. Stanley collects the out.
Just an incredible read from Indiana Stanley out there in center field. And Drake Toll.
Mike Vivacis is on the field. I don't see Sal Jacobo. Let's go to Vava.
They hand it off. Touchdown, Arkansas. Peyton Hillis gets another.
Now coming to bats, a 7-year NFL veteran and an Arkansas Razorbacks legend. Please welcome Peyton Hillis.
Full body chills, Brett Loftus. They are all standing. They're all standing. The legend, Madden cover athlete, Peyton Hillis will take an AB. Look at that stance, man. Hillis! Well struck on the first pitch. Trick play, and he's still got those wheels.
For Peyton.
First pitch swinging.
Drake, you told me he's been facing 90 in the cage.
Yes.
Their first pitch hack.
Yeah. Booking it down the line, too. His kids are in attendance. His brother Kyle is here. Peyton grew up in Conway, Arkansas, just a step away from me, out in Valonia. He used to pull his Jeep, hooked up with chains. He would pull his Jeep in neutral down the streets of Conway.
When you say pull his Jeep, you mean
his physical Jeep. His large vehicle known as a Jeep.
DJ Fluky on
would
the mic.
tow it
What's
around
up?
town.
Hey,
That was just Peyton.
real quick.
And he got the
listen
AB
up. Hey,
from Sal
hey,
Jacobo.
hey,
That's pretty cool.
facing Joe Sperone, who, by the way, told me today that Madden 12 was the first Madden he ever played.
Wow.
Which Peyton Hillis donned the cover of.
Yes. That's a local legend, too. Hampton. Into left. Brett Loftus, these Texas Tailgaters. 2-point lead now.
How about it, Drake Toll? And again, winning an inning 1-0, something they hadn't done a whole lot.
And guess who's back? The hometown kid, Blake Benson. That's who's back.
Lifetime Springdale resident, Blake Benson.
Springdale Harbor High School, Blake Benson pitched in this very complex when he won the state championship in high school. Incredible what he can do on the mound. You're seeing his stats now, and those dance moves are one of a kind.
I think you see the 3.86 ERA, which is really, really low in our sport. His dancing might be better than his pitching, which is really saying something. Benny, who just returned about, a month and a half ago to the Party Animals, has been really, really strong here down this home stretch for the Party Animals.
Brett Carson.
Third time tonight, Drake told, that he's leading off an inning.
That means the bats are doing something right. The Texas Tailgaters are, more importantly, it sounds kind of odd, the eyes are doing something right. Carson takes his strike. 2-1 the count. We've got a very sweaty special guest in the booth here. Brett, I can bury the lead, but I don't think we should. He's got a family to get back to here in a second. In the broadcast, take a seat. Take my seat. No. He's got his what looks like football gloves, wearing cleats down there. Peyton Hillis. Peyton taking that bat for the Party. I asked you midweek as Brett Carson takes the hit by pitch. I said, Peyton, look, it's 91 coming at you up and in. Can you hit it? And you hit it. Something about it, man. What has it been like having your family in the house, having the kids here, and seeing bananaball for the first time for you?
Showed up and so enthusiastic into it. You know, it's like an SEC game where, around here it's crazy. And all of my kids, my brother's kids, my sister's kids, they all love Savannah Bananas. They're so excited about coming here this week.
2-0 count. Down on the field. Brett Loftus, Texas Tailgaters, threatening more. A ball four sprint will put runners at the corners. And Brett, it's those bats and those eyes as well.
Yeah, a couple of free passes here. You look at the hit by pitch of Brett Carson. Finally hit the hit by pitch celebration. Taylor Justice in a 4-pitch ball four sprint. And again, just a really, really, really very quality plate appearances tonight.
Nobody down here. And now, I was lying to you, Peyton. We welcome into the booth Peyton Hillis. We were just doing your best mime impression there. We wanted to give you a take, get settled in a little bit.
I got you.
Like I said, 91 is what I warned you about. What did you see? First pitch swinging.
I saw a straight line. I knew it was fastball, or somewhat fastball. But crap, I haven't been used to hit from a real live pitcher in a long, long time, so it caught me off guard a little bit.
Work this week. You were prepared, had the kids out there helping you out.
Oh yeah, my kids are great with that. I just thought it was a great opportunity to come out here. I really wanted to do it for my kids because I know they love this stuff. So
yeah,
it's something for them to experience.
So they follow the Party Animals, the Bananas. Talked to your brother Kyle this week too.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a foreign sport to the Hillis household the way I understand it.
No, we got a truckload of baseball players in my house. This is just something they enjoy, and they watch it every now and then when it does come on TV. They enjoy it.
Man, how do you describe to somebody what bananaball is if they haven't seen it, or they don't know what it is, or they don't even want to show up for it?
It's really hard to explain. It's such a good time, and it still has all the aspects of baseball, but just a little bit more faster pace, which I think baseball needs anyway. And it's just it's a fun atmosphere.
Music playing the whole time.
Yeah.
Crowd packed out. 11 distinct rules that make things go quickly. The timer's always running. Can you sum up, as Jordan Hussein, pop star Armando Becerra, runner holds at third. Can you sum up what it's like to see Baumwalker in the middle of August? School's just starting, and folks have come out of the woodwork. School started for the kids.
Yep.
Just now coming around it for college. for 11,000 folks to pack out a place like this.
I mean, honestly, it's incredible. And I do watch y'all a little bit on TV, and every game's packed out. That's just showing you guys are doing the right thing, and it's a wonderful sport y'all have here.
You ever think, you probably haven't, that a guy from Valonia, Arkansas could wear a fur coat and glasses at his day job?
Yeah, you'll stick out like a sore thumb. You went there now like that.
Peyton, we'll stand you up here and get you on camera to say hello to the folks at home, and then we'll let you leave you back to your family. So you brought the kids. The family got to experience bananaball. Conway, Arkansas. You grow up the Arkansas kid rooting for the Hogs, get to play on the hill, part of the three-man crew at running back that dominated college football. What is it? You're wearing it right now across your forehead. What does it mean to represent the state of Arkansas?
It was a wonderful experience because grew up in a small state. There's no pro teams. Everything's University of Arkansas. So when you grow up in Arkansas, you're a Hog through and through, and because this is home and this is where all its heroes should stay.
Fobbies in Conway, 2014, Sunday. You walk in the front door. My family and I are sitting down, and I was like, Mom, that's Peyton Hillis. And she goes, do not bother. We're going to be kind and let them do lunch.
Yeah.
Today is 11 years in the making. 11 years where I say hello to you.
Well, it was an honor meeting you too, and honestly, it's been a blessing getting to get to know you. Like I said, you got a great thing going here, and you're still a small town Arkansas boy.
Absolutely,
it's great.
Peyton, it's a pleasure. You were a lot of our childhood, and the crowd loved it. I'm sure your kids ate it up. Go get back to them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Peyton. To the field we take it. Brett Loftus, say some funny words or something, please.
Funny words. That's what Drake Toll told me to say. Funny words. Drake Toll? Did I say enough funny words? You got a new pitcher. That's funny. A guy that you like to point out is not from Texas.
Jimmy Strings out of the mound.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Brett, I told you to say funny words.
I said funny words.
You didn't give me much. Thank you for the mime. That's one of the loudest pops we've gotten all year for a special guest. But I think there'll be some folks across the country who are just now getting familiar with Peyton Hillis as Jimmy Strings comes in. But if you didn't know the name, now you know he's a class act. Ball four sprint from Bryson Bloomer. Party Animals need to win this inning to build back some momentum. They trail 2-0 in this bananaball game.
Yeah, and they only got to get one across, so now he stands over there at first. Tell you what, Peyton, he looks like he could still run somebody over.
Dude, that was intimidating, to say the least.
He walked in here, and I was like, I'm going to just go ahead and give him a headset. It was like he looked like he was about to run through the A-gap right there still, Drake Toll.
He's not. He's probably 6 foot, 6'1", but he's got like a 250 that if that's coming at you, I'm not in the way of it.
And I know this is bananaball, but when he played, I mean, he was a good receiver. He'd run guys over, good speed as well, just like that guy, Jake Skoll.
Skoll rips a base hit into right field. His first of the night. He's now 1 for 3.
Wouldn't you love to see Jake Skoll meet Peyton Hillis in the B-gap? When Jake played at Georgia and when Peyton Hillis played here at Arkansas, if they would have overlapped somehow?
Peyton Hillis is one of the few people in this world that I think could probably get the better of Jake Skoll in that matchup. Low man wins. Tanner Tinder Thomas had a home run earlier tonight. 2-run blast that tied the first inning. These Party Animals fans at Baum Walker Stadium getting anxious. They're ready for a point. They're ready for something. Thomas could walk it off against Strings. It's a good pitch. Jimmy can't get the call. Tinder takes up. They're on the corners. 3-0 count. Thomas will send one to Indy Stanley. Bryson Bloomer tagging at third base. Ball in the glove of Indy. Stanley, great arm, fires home. It's just barely not in time. And Bryson Bloomer helps the Party Animals to their first point of the night. It's now 2-1. The lead is cut in half. Ryan Rodriguez?
quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, suavemente, bésame. Que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, suave, bésame, bésame, suave, bésame otra vez. Yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, besa, besa,
Suave.
suave, besa, 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 bésame otro ratito.
Surprised they didn't have you down there dancing to that, Drake Hill.
Mas Grande. Mas Grande. Cougar race. Do it.
Thank you, Panda. We have another race coming your way, Fayetteville, but this is not just any race. Ladies, when I say go, you are going to head to first base where the Flair bartenders are waiting for you. They've got a drink with your name on it. You're going to round second base. You're going to head over to third base where you are quite literally going to pick up a player, and the first contestant to bring that player home will be the winner of tonight's race. Julie, Maggie, you know each other, so I'm very much looking forward to a competitive race, but this isn't just any race. You're stopping at the bar, you're picking up players. This is the Cougar race. Ladies, hoods up. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. A quick stop at the bar. Down the drinks. Around second base they go. Rolling into third. Oh no, down! She's down. Rolling into third base to pick up a party animal player. Trying to bring that player home. It's gonna be close. Oh! It's Julie
Cougar race.
Manos.
The guys didn't form tackle them this time. That's a win.
Leading off for the Tailgaters, the
I would hope
X-Rated number
not.
17.
We've seen them form tackle before. Jake Lialios. One of the best entertainers in our sport. Claremont, California. From one California kid to another. We went Dalton Potts to a little Arkansas action with Blake Benson. Jake Lialios. Played indie ball in Mexico for a spell. Now he's a pro's pro for the Party Animals. Armando Becerra, trick play opportunity. Becerra. When a guy makes a play like that, not going for the trick play, it means one thing, Brett Loftus.
What is
business.
that?
Business. These guys want to win.
Now a matchup that Indiana Stanley's really familiar with. Wait, Yard, that home run he hit last weekend was off of Jake Lialios in Baton Rouge.
Yep.
Oh, and a little 7-2-2?
Okay. Pretty good pitch too, huh?
Yeah, that would have inner half right there on the knuckles. Hit the Nissan Maxima outside.
That car's taking a beating. Made a cameo earlier tonight. Top of the seventh. 2 points to 1. Tailgaters on top. Stanley.
See those guys doing the pumping the chest there? That's that two-strike approach. Nick Lopez is who came up with that for the Tailgaters this year.
There it is. I mean, there it is. That's it.
Wow.
There's really nothing you can do about that one.
It's a good pitch, Drake told.
Hate it for Jake. Really hate it for Jake. Love it for Sal Jacobo! The ball is physically incapable of a fib, for it is an inanimate object and not capable of sentience. Well said, Drake. Well said.
Yeah, I was just gonna let you speak your big words. You know, we just say ball don't lie. That's what we say, Drake.
Indubitably. How apropos, the Arkansas kid. Good pitch. I think Bob Euchre and I would have gotten along.
I think so too. God rest his soul, man.
He's looking down on us. The Alios. Couple strikes on Travis Munoz. Cone now. 2-2 with 2 down. Moon will not chase.
Mentioned Trav had his first ball 4 sprint of the year, first plate appearance tonight, has worked another count full here.
Munoz. Deep into left. Hampton does not have room. Travis Munoz, a double. Slides into second base safely.
It's very, very similar to the double that we've seen earlier from Reese Hampton to lead off the bottom of the first, just burning a ball 4 sprint defense. Trav hit that ball really, really well, and Reese Hampton, who has some of the best range in our sport, not able to catch up to it.
Coach Bart grabbing his equipment from him. Man in scoring position for the Tailgaters. 30 minutes left this ball game.
And now perhaps the hottest guy tonight at Dinesh Marcos Castillo, reached all 3 times, has 3 RBIs as well.
It's new VIP wristbands happening in the YouTube chat. Live fan feedback all night long. C-Dub, Carol, Mandy, Brian, Peggy, Crystal, Abby, Casey. Deep ball to right. Got a guy there. Armando Becerra collects the out. Good pop from the crowd. They've been loud all night long. And it's time for us to never stop believing.
That's right, Fayetteville, you have absolutely brought the party in a spectacular way tonight. And we're going to keep that party going with a little tradition right now. So I need everyone who is able to get up out of your seats, on your feet, pull out your phones and turn on those flashlights as we all join in together to sing Don't Stop Believing.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine. For a smile they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows somewhere in the night. Say, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
And another flawless hog call for the 11,000 here. That's great, man. The traditions of the college tour, the nods to the hometown. Noah Fisher, the 5-hole up for the Party Animals, who are chasing a point.
And facing a new arm out there on the bump for the Texas Tailgaters, Brian Trepanier. BK, Trippy, a man of many different names. Been throwing some Ched here recently, and again, just like Joe Sperone, maybe not the start they wanted, but playing here in the month of August exactly the way they want to.
Fisher's ahead 3-0. Fish takes up an out, ball 4 sprint, absolutely. He can go as far as he wants till the entire defense touches the ball. 1-base sprint. Party Animals win the 7th. We've got ourselves a ball game.
You know what this game reminds me of? Reminds me of Saturday night in LSU. Except flip that script. Party Animals were up 2-0. Texas Tailgaters came and won there in the 5th and potentially the 7th, as the Party Animals can do here tonight.
That game ended with the Tailgaters winning it in showdowns. Well, Jordan Hussein going behind the back against Reese Hampton.
Maybe we can flip that outcome here if we're flipping everything else.
The crowd has an opportunity. They can't come up with it. Brett, this crowd has stayed. A lot of folks walking the concourse. They got a berm. The hog pen is massive out in left field.
You don't see too many empty seats here in the reserves from foul line to foul line. You mentioned that berm, Drake told. That thing, it was a race.
They were sprinting. Becerra on a high fastball. Gives Indy Stanley a can of corn. 3 flyouts tonight, 0 for 3 for Becerra. Now Andy Cosgrove took a ball 4 sprint his last time to the dish. Yeah, you're seeing the berm right there. You see those seats are pretty empty back there, those stands. People could just sit down in an actual seat down in the bleachers. They refuse to. They're all pushed up against the wall out there to get the best view possible in the hog pen.
And Drake, it's not just human beings out there on the berm. There are trash cans, and there's something else out there you pointed out to me today.
They have charcoal grills, BYOC. Bring your own charcoal, and if you do, you can go grill out in left field at any Razorbacks game. Lighter, charcoal, 30 rack, they allow it all. Fisher goes. Pretty good throw from Justice. Would have been tight, but Watson dropped it.
It's worthy to point out, Zach Watson playing his first ever innings in the infield in bananaball. Played a little bit in indie ball, was a full-time outfielder at LSU. So his first ever infield innings here in bananaball as he's now moved to second base.
Cosgrove. Man who owns 56 RBI this year. Second in bananaball. He's up 3-1. That's a ball 4 sprint. It's over. That'll do it for the 7th. 2 points to 2 points. We are all knotted up in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Brett, this smells like a classic headed our way. Dalton Ponce and company, what say you? Oh, wow. That's a lot of hips. I didn't know that was coming. I could have warned the nation. The gyrating there. Isn't that what got Elvis kicked off of Carson?
Yeah, they couldn't show hips or below. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can show this. Let's teach you how we got here to this 2 points to 2 point score. Brett Loftus, early it was the Texas Tailgaters.
Yeah, the ball 4 sprints galore. He had scored 2 RBIs off ball 4 sprints early. Sal Jacobo, the hometown kid, with a trick play early as well. And then what about this?
Yeah, that ball has not yet landed. It'll find its way to the pond in right field here in a little bit, I think. And that's where the game ended.
That's it.
We haven't seen
not
much
where
since.
it ended.
There was the home run, and then we said, you know what? That's it. That's enough. Stop the count. The Party Animals win. And now we picked it up again here in the 8th inning, top of the 8th. The guys are throwing T-shirts. pressing buttons. Bad things like that happen when you press buttons.
You have the controller over there, Dre.
Peter Holden has the controller to the league's best.
Change up.
Correct.
That's it, Drake Toll. I tell you what, I love my Texas Tailgaters more than any single human being on this earth. But I do love watching Peter Holden throw that changeup. And again, one of the best pitches in all of our sport, and he has been nails, as you'd like to say, over the past 4 weeks here, only allowing 1 earned run in the last month.
Pistol Pete, 6'5", 215 pounds, Vero Beach, Florida.
Facing another man from Florida up there at the dish, Mac Danford. Had a specialty walk up earlier. Mac 0 for 3 tonight.
I like the David Allen Co. The let me really had the folks going too. Oof. Danford with one of those Bill Leroy swings. Shades of Coach Rack.
I'm sure you would have liked that walk-up, Drake. It's a pretty good idea here.
You know, I pitched that walk-up this week for the party. And
there it is.
I said, look, there's enough party that we can do it, even though it's a country song. Vice President of Marketing, Kara Heater, said, I know the brands. What do you think about Mac Danford? And the only man that I would concede that walk-up for, Mac Danford. "3-2. Danford rips a base hit into left field. Mac and I got to hang out and talk at length last night as well. Over at the Tyson family home. The Tysons, known for the chicken.
They are known for that.
Kind enough to invite the Texas Tailgaters over. Sans Brett Loftus. You walked across the street, had dinner next to the hotel, got a nice night in.
Yeah, you know, just needed some rest. Long travel day to Fayetteville yesterday. And hello to all the folks that watched the Bananas and Firefighters tonight.
I'd like to welcome all of those who are joining us from the Savannah Bananas and the Firefighters game earlier tonight in Chicago. Drake Toll alongside Brett Loftus. It is a 2 points to 2 points contest between the Texas Tailgaters and the Party Animals from Baum Walker Stadium in Fayetteville, Arkansas. First time bananaball's ever been played in the natural state. A spot where you can dig for diamonds, canoe down the Buffalo River, or go watch some real good high school football at Shiloh Christian. Place that Gus Malzahn called home for a long time.
Really? How about that?
3-1 count. Carson's way ahead. Ball four sprint would put him at first and second. Good pickoff move from Pete. Not a balk? Not a balk?
No. All is fair in love and banana ball.
That's, if you're the Tailgaters, correct, yes. Runners at first and third now. Keep in mind, that timer is around 18:47 in venue. That's what it says. That's the official time. And if that runs out, no new inning can begin.
And to those who are wondering who we're watching the Bananas and Firefighters tonight, where it's 9:12 Central Time and we have 18 minutes left. First pitch was at 7:30 tonight.
Even more impressive, this crowd has stuck around because 30-minute delay, and for the first 45 minutes, after the gates were open, they couldn't go to their seats. They were held on the concourse because there was lightning in the area. They were still giving a show, no doubt. These folks have stuck it out. Through the left side, well struck by Justice. This will score at least one. Second and third for the Texas Tailgaters, and they want to dance. Oh, they struggled with this one in rehearsals. Fingers crossed, Brett Loftus. I'm rooting for the boys. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh. You know what? I think we still need one more day of work on this. But it looks a lot better right now than it did about 3 o'clock today.
Hey, Jimmy Lewis was a star right there, was he not?
Sunshine Looters was in a blender trying to learn that dance today.
Oh, man. Sunshine, he can still move pretty well.
After the Taylor Justice single, Trey Jones comes to the plate. Pinch hitter for the Tailgaters in place of Sunshine Looters. Crowd has not caught one yet tonight. They don't do it here.
Nelson Smith also out there running at second for Taylor Justice as well.
I hear he'll have a specialty walk-up tomorrow. Swanee checks the runner at third. Can tag Jones. That's exactly what happens. But now, with only one out, runners at second and third, top of the lineup, Jordan Hussein.
And a guy that knows how to do his job. Again, Party Animals are still going to have infield in here. You know, a few times we've seen the Tailgaters, when they've been on the defensive side of this, bring 5 in. Still just 4 infielders here for the Party Animals playing on the edge of the cut.
Hussein, did he go?
No appeal, Drake. Wow.
1-0. Walks to the plate to some Zach Top. Popped on the infield. No infield fly rule, but Baber, the barehanded trick play, counted. Ever tell you about the time that I had shared a little barreled bourbon with Jordan Hussein and Zach Top?
Really?
Yeah, it's a fun one, man. If the game of bananaball wasn't so fast, I could Vin Scully you right now, but we got to roll. Zach Watson, the 2-hole. Waddy, trouble in left. Watson's got extra bases. The Tailgaters have extra runs. 2 more come home. Stand-up double. The SEC kid, Zach Watson, in enemy territory, has been spectacular tonight.
How about that? In the ballpark he played so many times and hit a home run here his sophomore year at LSU. Comes up with a big-time 2-run double here. They had some insurance, 3-0. Now they lead in the inning.
Nick Lopez, he is 2 for 3 with a ball 4 sprint. Peter Holden has been so good the last 2 months. Tonight, not finding it in Fayetteville. Jacobo, trick play opportunity between the legs. Can he complete it? No, he cannot! Savvy base running. Nick Lopez. That's the right call, too, Brett.
Yeah, the runner establishes the baseline. Lope stayed in his baseline. Look at this here.
Yep. Trick play missed.
Yeah.
Lopez is on the safety bag before Swan could tag. Oof, if you're Peter Holden, things just got even lonelier.
And in Sal's defense, I don't think going for that trick play there was the reason for the throw up the line.
Yep.
But still trick play missed nonetheless.
So that means Watson and Lopez, if either come home, will not be on the ledger of Peter Holden. Pistol Pete is ahead on Indy Stanley. 2-1 the count, 2 down, 2 on. One of them in scoring position. Look good, close, Peter wanted it. Pete. It's a tapper back behind us. I don't think the timer's going to run out here. We're at 13:50. But if it does, every run scored in this inning counts as a point.
Yep.
It certainly behooves the Tailgaters, I should say, as Indy Stanley swings and misses. Getting official word, the timer that we have on broadcast is the official time. So ticking toward 12 minutes. And in venue, the crowd here in Baum Walker watches Darren McFadden run 70 yards on Louisiana State University. Take that, Zach Watson. As they get loud for Neon, and we check in on our Party Animals parlay. Hey, we got a couple of them here. Favorite trick play, Jacobo has 2 of them. I mean, look, all we need is Gillespie to come in. What?
The 2-minute inning. Is that just in general for the Party Animals?
That's in general.
We had that earlier. Christian Davis had a 1 and 34-second inning.
I can't even see you. You're behind a bar. I like you better when you're in a bar. Less behind. You're right. So 2-minute inning we've checked off. Now we'll take the Party Animals coming back, sending us the 9th with Gillespie an opportunity to save the game. The Animals winning, and we could hit it at plus 1,633. It would be the first ever Party Animals parlay to hit. I am begging. I mean begging. No one's counting. The points don't matter. It's all made up. We all just have fun with it. But for my own sake, in the back of my brain, let's see it happen. For now, let's see Brett Carson on the mound. The rookie sensation.
You called Drew Gillespie the greatest pitcher in the history of our sport. Well, this has been the best newcomer this year, in my opinion. in 2025 in our sport. Brett Carson, be everywhere. Brett, seen him hit tonight. Now you're going to see him throw it. Again, the Texas Tailgaters closer going to try to record the final 6 outs there on the bump, and more importantly here in the bottom of the 8th, try to protect a 3-0 lead and get that coveted 3rd point of the night.
Most importantly, working on a beard, I think.
Yeah, I talked to him today during rehearsals. He hadn't shaved. You know, these guys, unlike us, have stayed on the road, going from LSU to here to Arkansas. And I don't know if BC brought his razor with him or not.
Ball 4 sprint for Jason Swan. Pitch did not miss by much, Brett, on the 3-0. Carson can't get the call. Just his 4th ball 4 sprint in 12 1/3. I say just, his last couple outings, he struggled a bit more with command than we're used to. At one point, he had 9 consecutive strikeouts without a ball 4 sprint.
Yeah, really cleaned everything up last weekend at LSU. You mentioned John Reed again, his final 2 innings he threw on Saturday night. Friday night, BC just as good. Had that 54-second inning, and that one skipped off the hill. Travis Munoz glove. Similar play to what happened earlier. I would figure that'd be a single for Dustin Baber.
Would be double play ball turned into a single because it was so well hit. 104 off the bat from Baber. All of a sudden, the tying run of the inning is at home plate. Can I take you back in time just a second? Jason Swan has now worked 30 ball 4 sprints to his 14 strikeouts this year. That is at 198 plate appearances.
Wow. You were throwing out those big words earlier. Jason Swan, rapacious at the dish.
Archipelago.
I like that.
Jacobo. Rogers, Arkansas. Ball 4 sprint. Carson's now allowed 2 of them. The party animals bring a run home. They're at the corners. Brett, still nobody out.
Yeah.
Tight zone tonight.
Well, it's the same pain that the Party Animals fans felt in the first 2 innings when Garrett Delano issued out 4 ball 4 sprints, something that he never does. Really was hitting his spots tonight, just trying to fill out the zone. Brett Carson, who had not been in the field, is the DH tonight for the Tailgaters, now trying to find that zone. Got to do it quickly here to salvage the inning for the boys in orange and blue.
Very good off speed. Reese Hampton, 1, 2, and 3. Could each come up. But Hampton can put the Party Animals up 3-2. One big swing of the bat is all it would take. And that was improbable just a couple of minutes ago. The Tailgaters had all the momentum here in the 8th. And it would be demoralizing to drop this inning. Hampton, a swing and a miss. That's step 1 for Brett Carson and company.
Well, it's funny how the game of bananaball works. You spin in there a strikeout, and it gets the best leadoff hitter in our sport, and now you're a double play away from saving everything. What a curveball there, big old hammer from Brett Carson.
Bloomer, good eye in. Bryson offers one easy to Travis Munoz. Quick outs from Carson, and all of a sudden, everything's flipped back over. The Texas Tailgaters feel good still.
But look who's stepping in the box.
Lefty on lefty. Skoll, 1 for 3 tonight. Can he help play hero in Baum Walker Stadium? League leader in home runs, 15. League leader in RBI, 61. League leader in average, 390. Ooh. Okay. Skoll into left. Trey Jones back. Jones can't get to it. This is going to tie the inning. Or will it? Yes! And Skoll's at third. A double from Jake Skoll. Crushing for the Tailgaters, massive for the Party Animals. Trey Jones just didn't have a beat on it. He was playing in.
Yeah, Trey broke in and then tried to get back, and even with his great speed, just grazed off the top of his mitt out there and left. Now, the Party Animals, who started the inning down 3-0 here in the bottom of the 8th, 90 feet away from winning it.
Tanner Thomas does it! Walk off the 8th! The Party Animals rally from down 3 runs to 0 and have a 3-2 lead as we go to the 9th in Arkansas. 4 RBI for Tanner Tinder Thomas. And welcome to the final inning. Tailgaters have to put up a run here.
Yeah, Drake told up 2-0 tonight, and now 3 unanswered points here from the Party Animals. 5, 6, and 7 for your lineup, and again, got to put up a run. It will count as a point. If they can tie it up at 3 apiece, Brett Carson get 3 more outs, and we'll go to showdowns for a second straight Friday night here between the Party Animals and the Tailgaters. But a tall task. They're facing the best pitcher, as you love to tell me, in our sport.
2024 Pitcher of the Year from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 6'1", 190 pounds. The righty. As calm and collected as they come. What a crowd he's pitching in front of, too. It's the final inning in Razorback country. 1 point separates the Texas Tailgaters and the Party Animals. The boys in black and pink, the best team in bananaball, 37-22, with the Texas Tailgaters on a 2-game win streak after sweeping Baton Rouge last weekend against Mike Vivacious and company. The crowd, the energy, most of them already rising to their feet. Tell your wife, tell your grandma, your aunt, your deposed cousin. Live on the Party Animals YouTube channel. We're in for a treat. First pitch swinging. Into center field, it's down for a base hit. Nobody could get there in the Tailgaters. Something cooking, Travis Munoz.
There's a lot of spin on that ball after Trav hit it. Reeser had a beat on it, and it looked like it just died halfway up. That's back-to-back ABs for Travis Munoz with hits. He's now 2 for 4 tonight, a couple hits and a ball 4 sprint. Now Marcos Castillo, 2 for 3 tonight with a ball 4 sprint.
A man in scoring position for the Texas Tailgaters. Gillespie this season, 24 save opportunities, 21 saves. It's the most in bananaball. You saw earlier in his 50 2/3, 28 strikeouts. Jacobo deep in the hole. No time. They're on the corners. The Texas Tailgaters are knocking on the door against bananaball's best.
How about Marcos Castillo, man? Reaches for his 4th time tonight, 3rd hit of the night. And Macadoodle Magdad for the RBI machine. 2nd on the team in ribbies this year. He's now got a chance to tie it up here in the top of the ninth.
High pressure. Bloomer plays in at third base. Pitch was just off. Energy level is still there for the Party Animals. Now tension has built. That's exactly what you need. Fly ball shallow left. Fisher makes the catch. Runner doesn't go.
And Drake, you got to think back to last Saturday night, sitting Marcos Castillo at in that situation, and especially now you only have one out, and Brett Carson, who can give himself some run support here.
Can the pitcher help himself? Carson, Jacobo, double play ball. Sal can do it himself. No! Swan is off the bag. The Texas Tailgaters have tied the game. Wow, Brett. Jacobo tried to do it himself. That's the only play he had was to step on the bag and go one.
That's big, Drake Toll. Now it's a brand new ball game. Brett Carson, underrated speed right there, hustling down the line, and he'll at least extend it to the bottom of the ninth. Taylor Justice will end the top of the ninth.
Well, you liked that one, didn't you? You really liked that off the bat. Just underneath it, nitroglycerin pills. The party animals
just one run to walk it off and win this
could win the game right here in the ninth. Out of the berm, they've been grilling all night long. Pushed all the way up against that railing. And they've seen one of the best shows that Bananaball has produced all year, both on the field with the gameplay, through the walk-ups, the dances, the hog calls, the hometown kids. The college tour has been quintessential Bananaball. And you say, how can you use the word quintessential in a sport that was established just a handful of years ago? And it's because the rapid development that we've seen of the way that little yellow ball is played with gives us moments like tonight that just feel right with the sport. And Brett Carson can either send us to showdowns, or the party animals can send him back to the hotel unhappy.
Brett Carson, if there's ever a guy that you'd want handpicked to be out there on the bump, in this scenario, it's him. And I know you're thinking at home, Brett, BC just gave up 4 runs there in the bottom of the 8th. Well, if you haven't been watching the Texas Tailgaters too long, Brett Carson is one of the biggest competitors you'll ever meet. It's God's blessing to us. He's getting to throw 2 innings tonight. And I got a good feeling we're going to be playing some extra banana ball here in about 3 outs. But tough task, 5, 6, and 7 here for these party animals.
It's Noah Fisher. Followed by Armando Becerra and Andy Cosgrove, unless the party animals go to a golden batter. Fish ahead 2-0. He can be picky. Wow, that's a very good pitch from Brett Carson. Hitters count. Ooh. This crowd in Fayetteville's dialed in. They don't like that call. Couple boo birds. 3-2's in the dirt. Ball 4 sprint for Fish. He'll stay at first. Walking a little gingerly. Animals will call time. They gotta put Mark Smith in the bags. Fisher's limping toward the dugout.
Don't like seeing that. Golden batter though, Drake.
Double tapped his left knee. We'll keep you updated. There's a golden batter. I know that man.
The golden batter rule. Hitting in place of Armando Becerra, number 6, Reese Hampton.
Brett, I'll tee it up for you. A huge spot for Reese Hampton. Last weekend we saw Hampton in showdowns with the way of the Texas Tailgaters. He wants revenge.
And wants revenge against Brett Carson. Struck out there for out number 1 in the 8th. And we know the power that Reeser has from the right side of the dish. He's hit 11 home runs this year, 5 of them from the right side.
Hamp, That's a base hit into left. Mark Smith rounds second. It's touched by the fans. A fan reached over the ledge and went to scoop it up. So Hampton will park at second. Mark Smith at third. They're on their feet. Andy Cosgrove, surefire leader for Rookie of the Year. The game on the line. The team on his back. Cosgrove, former Love Island star, has walked into bananaball and become a stud. Cosgrove takes it up. Now he can be picky. Infield's in for the Tailgaters. Cos, high and to right. This is dangerous. Castillo tracking. They let it land foul. That was the right call.
And neither one of those guys are going to be able to get the power up to throw it home. As Mark Smith, the designated runner, stands on third. Again, usually you want to make that play. One of those two guys probably could have made it, but right there, that is the smart banana ball play. To let that one drop in foul territory and live to see another.
They're all on their feet still. 2-1 to count. Cosgrove takes out. He's ahead 3-1. Ball four sprint will end it. Andy Cosgrove walks it off, and the Party Animals win the first banana ball game ever played in Arkansas. The Razorback faithful love it. 4-3 the final. Hello, win column, and let the boys dance. We will grab our showman of the night. Brett, what a wild finish to this game. The Tailgaters led the 8th inning 3 runs to 0. At that point in time, it was tied 2 points to 2 points. They were a shoo-in for a 3-2 lead going into the 9th. The Party Animals won the 8th. 3-2 there up in the final inning. The Tailgaters put a point up, 3-3, and then a ball four sprint does it. Brett Carson just didn't have it tonight.
No, and for the first time this year, that's really been the case, where BC was just not able to locate. But again, got to give a lot of credit to those boys in back in pink, man. I mean, that's just so special, being down 2-0, coming back, and then being down 3-0 in an inning, coming back and winning that inning. And then on top of all that, Drake Toll, you concede the lead in the top of the 9th and then walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. Most back and forth game we've had this year between the Tailgaters and the Party Animals.
Carson came in with 3 ball four sprints on the year. He just dealt 4 of them.
Yeah.
In officially an inning of work.
I mean, that was really the kind of the common denominator tonight. We talked about Garrett Delano, Brett Carson, guys that don't issue out free passes. A lot of free passes tonight. That was kind of the case with our strike zone that we had tonight, but consistently consistent.
And how grateful are we? Don't have to buy a cameo, thank goodness. I could hang out with this guy all the time. He is our showman of the night tonight. We are seconds away from sending it down to Tanner Tinder Thomas, who had 4 ribbies on the evening, opened his night with a home run, a 2-run blast, had a sac fly for an RBI, and then a walk-off single in the 8th to help the Party Animals win this game by that final of 4-3. Tanner, you were nails game 1 in Arkansas.
Hi. Hey, Drake.
Hey, Tanner. Always good to talk in this format, in this setting. You had the walk-off there in the 8th, and the Party Animals find a way to win it. I want to take you back to that home run, though. The blast from the crowd, tying up the inning. Take me through the pitch.
I was sitting for pretty much a little up, a little in. That is my zone that I like to try to swing my hardest at. And he threw it there, so I was just ready to go. Heater, first pitch, and I was ready to swing it, so I did. It just worked out great. Got lucky.
Tanner, one of the funkier banana ball games I think I've ever seen. From the Tailgaters are about to win the 8th to the Party Animals win it, then they score one in the 9th, and then you guys find a way to walk it off. This crowd was in for a treat tonight. Arkansas rocked.
It did. Yeah, if that doesn't show fight for the Party Animals, I don't know what does. We were fighting throughout the entire game right there. And give it up for the Tailgaters, too, because, those boys can swing it, they can throw it, they can do it all, too. Once again, I'm going to bring this back from last weekend. This has to be the best matchup in banana ball. Both sluggers, both throwing it hard. It's a good ball game here.
Tanner, I love to report the ball that you hit earlier just landed in the pond in right field, like seconds ago. That home run, we just saw a replay of it, was an absolute blast. 2 games. The Tailgaters got you for 2 games last weekend. Now a sweep is on the line in Arkansas. What can the folks expect tomorrow?
Hopefully all the boys stay hydrated and get some rest, but hopefully another shootout tomorrow. That was a really fun game right there. A lot of offense and just so much awesomeness. This place was absolutely rocking tonight. I love it. I love it here in Arkansas, I'm not going to lie.
Can you give me a woo pig?
I see you laughing up there. Big swing.
That's pretty good right there, Tanner Thomas. Hey, shoot me that heart right there, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Let's do it again.
Love you, T. Good stuff.
Love you, boys. See y'all later.
The MVP of our night, Tanner Thomas, was the catalyst. The Party Animals lose this game if not for the performance Tanner Thomas put on. Again, 4 ribbies, a walk-off, that home run that helped tie the game earlier tonight. And we saw it just hit Palooza. The trick plays were solid. The hits were there. 19 combined runs in this game, and we got it all in real time in under 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, we saw a lot of offense. That was – you look at last weekend, there were, I think like 12 combined runs scored between the 2 teams in 2 days, and then you've seen everything that you had here tonight. A lot of excitement, Drake told. A lot. What are you doing? I'm trying to talk about this great game we had here tonight. What are you can't even get him out the – anyway, disregard him, guys.
Mega Mix, Sour, Mike and I. I didn't realize we were on camera.
I think Tanner Thomas really hit the nail on the head there, Drake told. This is one of the best games we've seen this year. This is the most entertaining matchup in our sport between the boys in black and pink and the boys in blue and orange. And I can't wait to play another one in your home state tomorrow night.
Man, from the Woo Pig Sueys, the hog calls that we saw all night tonight, to Sal Jacobo and Blake Benson, the pop that they got. Peyton Hillis coming in, the Madden cover legend who got to hit for the Party Animals and had a pretty good swing on it, too. The crowd, this game started 30 minutes after it was supposed to. The crowd had to hang out at the concourse due to lightning for about an hour to begin their evening, and they stayed, and they were loud, and they were one of the best that we've seen. Arkansas loved banana ball, the first time that this state has seen it. You can dig for diamonds, and you can watch guys do backflips and pie their dad out here. Speaking of those backflips, thank you, Indy Stanley, making me look like a genius. Sal Jacobo, Blake Benson, Colin Stone, those guys saying hello to their home state, the natural state. And for all of us here at Party Animals Live, man, Clayton Franklin doing a great job producing, Kigo Dynasty back home at Savannah directing. To my right, he is the voice of the Texas Tailgaters. Brett Loft, it's always fun, bud.
It was a lot of fun, man. Thank you for welcoming me to your home. This is a cool spot.
Tomorrow night, 223 people who I'm related to will be in the stands. We will eat chocolate gravy. That's right, chocolate gravy. And there's that Peyton Hillis, and another big-time guest will don the black and pink. Can't tell you who yet, but you'll see it tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, August 16th, Party Animals at the Texas Tailgaters right here on the Party Animals YouTube at Bob Walker Stadium in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Final score, 4-3. The Animals finished it off and rally to beat the Texas Tailgaters. I cannot wait. I will not sleep. I'm going to Dixon. I'll see you tomorrow. For all of us here, I'm Drake Toll. As always, good night and party on.